so it's going to be fun.
Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
So, hey, welcome to MME Live. Look at this. Brian's here. Brian, Sir Nerd-a-Lot, and the Ambassador. Let's not go controversial. Let's talk about the vice president debates.
No. Bad Max. No. Bad Max.
What I will say is it was nice that there's somewhat of a dialogue between two different ideas. I think both did okay. Some might, take that for what you will. It was actually nice to hear conversation. To me.
Yeah. In the realm of civility, it was a lot better.
Right. Like I think we actually got more about the differences of opinion on where to go and here than we ever will get in the three presidential.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we don't know for sure, but I'm guessing.
I mean, my only issue was I don't like Kamala. She comes across as like so.
Okay.
Other than that,
I don't mind her. I don't care, but whatever. Everyone's right to their own opinion.
Well, as a Californian expat, man, no.
We lost 2 viewers since I said I don't mind Kamala Harris.
Let's not talk about politics.
No. Hey, Pence did good too. Okay. All right, let's get to the controversy.
Please, for the love of God, no politics.
All right, Mad Hatter. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, panel. I'm bad Max today. All right, Chubby Teddy. Unknown, WR Heyo. Yeah, we're gonna talk. Listen, fake movie news is not just relegated to Star Wars and Star Trek anymore. Doomcock is moving. Ryan, he's moving into our territory about Batman.
I mean, if nobody's watching him or listening to him about Star Wars, he's got to talk about something.
Yeah, so we got to get. I didn't pre-watch this video. I know you don't. You don't really watch.
I don't watch Doomcock. I watched him the only time I ever watched him was roughly around the time of the Rise of Skywalker when that was coming out. He's like, I've heard from blah 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 about they've got 12 different cuts and it could be one of them and then it came out and I was like, okay, didn't like the movie and I don't really need to listen to him anymore. So that was it.
I didn't watch the video yet, but I also see now, unfortunately, sources are citing him all the time. We got this covered.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got this covered. Isn't that a trash website?
It
anyway,
is.
We've got this covered.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost on the same line as Cosmic News or Cosmic Book News or whatever.
And that cultured nerd. Oh my goodness! No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Sil, but Sil hasn't been back in a while. He's a morning guy with
Geekosity.
Coffee. Geekosity.
Oh yeah, that's his new thing. Geekosity. It's no longer the cultured nerd.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So him and Jarbo are cultured nerd. Or no, I'm sorry, are Geekosity. Yeah.
Jarbo too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jarbo's covering Star Wars, and Sil is covering DC.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of the loop. Woo.
Yeah. You gotta be in the loop. You're watching too much politics.
Well, I do want to watch. I do like debates. I think
the thing about debates is it's fun, and that's all there are is entertaining. But you're going in with a preconceived notion of you've already got your side picked out. And all you're doing is looking for your person to you've got some notion of who you are akin to. Okay. And basically what you do is you just sort of listen to their points and you're like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Or, oh no, that's not a good point. And that's kind of it. You're not really there to truthfully be swayed by anybody, because at the end of the debate, you're like, oh yeah, my side or the side that I thought would win did a good job. The side that I thought would, was weaker was this or whatever, but you're not going to change your position. Your mind's already made up going in. You've already got, your paradigm's already set.
You don't think there's really undecideds that watch this stuff? Not a large majority, at least. Not as many as people that say they are.
I have listened to so many debates online, in person, all that, and everybody has
Okay.
area. I mean, everybody has their own stance. Going into it. There's only a few that, and the thing the thing
here's
about it
COVID.
is they come out with some information, but they don't come out with like. I mean, nobody does their own research. People take things at face value, and kind of run with it. That's sad, but it's it.
Okay.
And no, I did not watch the presidential debates.
Okay, well, you
I
didn't-
streamed.
you
I
didn't-
believe I had my own stream going, so it was fun.
Yeah.
Fair
that's-
enough.
Yo. Hey, Obi-Wan.
What's up,
I like to talk about a little bit. I don't like to be scared of topics either, though. That's the other thing. People are afraid to talk about stuff. Like I just
I'm
laugh
not
at everything.
afraid to talk about. But I'm
No,
here
no,
to
no,
talk
no.
about the idiot.
No,
Can we
I
talk
get it.
about the idiot?
Yeah, we can. We can.
No,
definitely.
no, I didn't ditch Mad Max.
No,
just like
no.
when you went
I
on
didn't-
hiatus,
I
you
didn't
didn't
pre- I
ditch him.
I didn't pre. I didn't
has
pre.
snowballs.
No. Ryan's busy. Ryan's just you know what you have to do is once you get, it makes sense for your YouTube channel. Once you start hanging out with other people, to branch out and start going on other streams too, so you grow your channel organically.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
You do. You have to, and it's
So
good
it's
to
a
stream with
grind.
multiple people so
Yeah,
you can get different perspectives.
Right.
And just and that
Right.
helps shape.
No, Ryan's been
kinda who you
nothing
are.
but great to me. And he sci-fi, you too. Sci-fi, you're a little more critical of my content than Ryan is. Ryan's like, I'm not into this. I'll just do something else. But but yes, sci-fi, you're welcome here too. No, I like pushback. Let me see. W Mayor, I don't know if it's fake. You don't know if it's fake news? Listen, all Dumb Cock did, and this is even before watching the video, is used the joke with Robert Pattinson said, I don't want to work out, and creating drama around that everyone knows about. He takes something that happened and they're using it to fit a fake news narrative. Oh, there's great turmoil. They don't even want him back. Now Matt Reeves doesn't want to make a trilogy. Oh, come on.
And that doesn't matter. To be honest with you, it's the dollar that matters. If the movie makes money, they're going to make another one. They're going to throw money at these guys. That's it.
Well, it's not just that they moved the Batman; they moved the whole WBC.
Yeah, they moved the Flash, they moved Black Adam, they moved Shazam. They've moved everything back.
Yeah, they moved
Wonder Woman. Yeah, they moved. Shit that they already have. They're just like, now we're moving everything back because of how Tenet and Mulan, demonstrated, that there's not that audience to go back and spend their money in the movie theater yet. And you got Regal Cinemas closing and Pandemonium and all that shit going on. So it's like, oh well, either push it back or we're just going to see an insurgence of video on demand content, basically. If we're not going to be able to go to the theaters anymore, they're going to pump it out, on the small screen.
or at least consider some major event things go to series or premiere there instead of the why does everything still why are we so stuck that every Marvel or DC movie has to be like Shazam 2 would be perfect, I think, because it's not going to make a lot of money, but that would be a great HBO Max. I really think they should just reconsider that one first.
I think that they should not push back filming it simply because of the children. They are getting older and they're their bodies are changing and they're they're going to be young adults and then adults, and it's just gonna be too late to film those people. So it's kind of like them shelving that is the most redonkulous, retarded thing I think I've ever heard.
Yeah,
as long as they can film Avatar 2, as long as they can film the Batman, as long as they can still have productions, just do the 2-week COVID shutdown, isolation thing, then yes, film your movie and then put it on the shelf. Post-production can take a little bit longer because nobody's in a rush, but at least you have it on film. At least you have everything that you need. You can go do reshoots. You can do everything that you need to complete the movie, on film. Hell, maybe even do a lot of more practical effects than CG. There you go. Put that in the can. You're done. You're ready. And just like Wonder Woman 84, release it at a later time. See, a lot of people are just like, oh no, Wonder Woman 84 or Black Widow, they're suffering because they're not being released at that time. Well, still they haven't been released, but it's like, do people really need to see a movie right after it's made? Like, oh my God, I got to see it. Oh, you didn't release it. Oh, I don't care about it anymore. What's next? And I mean, are people that fickle with their attention span?
I think if it's too long, though, we do lose a little bit of interest and hype.
Oh hell no!
Yes,
I totally disagree, because I mean, if you were to hold on to a movie, like let's just say that they released the episode 3 George Lucas 3-hour cut of episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, that would garner a lot of attention. Though we've already seen the movie, it would be interesting to see, like freaking Zack Snyder's Justice League. They're in just the community here. There's a huge, demand to see it, right? But again, we've already kind of seen that with these other properties that we haven't seen before. I mean, it's like nerdy. Dawson, he just did a review of Back to the Future trilogy. Good for him, but I mean, he's just now seeing it because he probably hasn't been exposed to that.
Oh, he saw it for the first time recently.
He did a review on it. He just released his review tonight, so I'll check that out tomorrow because it's too late for me to watch it. But yeah, I mean, he's got that. Like, there are a lot of people who just kind of discover movies. Like, he hasn't seen Revenge of the Nerds, which I find a staple in society. Yes, he hasn't seen it, so that is something that needs to be recognized.
We got pop that cherry.
He's not.
Yeah,
we got to pop that cherry.
Okay,
I know exactly. I agree,
I'm
I mean,
not popping any cherries.
It's got Timothy Busfield in it, man. Timothy Busfield.
I mean, he shouldn't be allowed on the lounge, and if he hasn't watched that, right?
Well, I would just like to add that that's going to be the big time fans. That's going to be the fans that are invested in those type of properties.
Sure.
The average fan, over time, they're going to lose interest.
Yeah, but I mean, so what's been going on, or the reason for that, is that we've cultivated a culture that follows movies like we do, like the Spider-Man 3 thing that they're talking about with Jamie Foxx. So we're interested in it because they're throwing out little tidbits here and there. They actually need to go radio silent and not talk about this crap anymore. Just film what you're going to film. And then once you have it done and released or whatever, then, kind of put something out there. They've got to change how they operate, because how they operate is hype, 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 hype. And then it releases, and hopefully all that hype work, garners $1 billion at the box.
Oh,
office,
here
right?
They're saying it always comes back to the Snyder Cut.
That's just Sci-Fi Dragon trying to pretend to be.
Look, it's the only thing. It's the only thing happening.
phobic.
It's the only thing happening next year. Everything else is 20. It's like 2022.
It's the only thing that doesn't have a question mark attached. To it.
Right.
It is. And and again, he's filming this month.
Yeah.
So he's shooting, his additional footage, and it's going to be released.
Yeah,
so,
your nerd card's revoked. Sci-fi. Watch Back to the
excuse
Future.
me.
But
I'm the only
again,
person
he's
who can
young.
revoke nerd cards, Max. I'm an ambassador. You're just mad.
Okay, well, revoke it, please.
No,
they need
I don't have to.
Okay.
I choose not to.
Can we have a quorum?
No.
Don't play softball for them. Back to the Future. Come on. Back to the Future.
That's it. Back to the Future, Revenge of the Nerds. Those are all staples in society, just like E.T. or even Star Wars. I mean, Goonies, all that. That's all.
Actually would be a good topic for a separate video if someone wants to do that. Like, if you call yourself if you're a real nerd, you need to see these movies.
Yeah, this is your list.
The list. Yes.
Leave it up to me. I'll take care of it.
Has to be your top 20. Has to be a top 20 list.
Hey, that's messed up. There's probably a whole bunch of those I haven't watched.
All right, let's get to the Dumbcock because he's going after DC now. He's not.
Don't you mean Doomcock?
Yeah. Let me see.
Or as my ambassador called him, dumbass.
Well, I mean,
he did.
I mean, go, let's go full Monty and just call him Dumbfuck.
Well,
That works too.
yeah, that's pretty accurate.
So.
Well, what do you call the mob that's his viewer? He's like 200K.
Dumb fuckers.
all the grains of salt.
I don't care. None of them subscribe to me, I'm sure. So I'm not losing any sleep.
Oh no! Don't don't take anything from this. The ad playing in my.
Oh my
video.
God! You planned this, Max.
I must
You
watch.
planned this.
I must watch CNN
Is this
on
the
YouTube.
person you support?
No,
or is this the person you berate?
No,
Are we about to get rickrolled here?
He looks confused.
I'm going blind.
He looks confused.
He's like, I can't
Where's
see the
his mask?
teleprompter.
Where's his mask?
Where's this mask?
Is that Jim Carrey?
Is that you?
Oh,
God.
that's
If-
not
if
Jim
you-
Carrey.
I cannot watch Saturday Night Live. They haven't been funny in years.
No.
If I
Saturday Night Live stopped being funny in 1999, or
If I-
when
yeah, I like it still.
So do I.
I'm
Fine.
easy guys to play. If I was Biden next debate, I would come out with a mask that envelops my whole head with just eye holes. because of what Trump said. He comes
Joe
out with a
Biden is dumb cock.
Oh, no. I don't know about that.
Wait a minute, that's perfect.
All right. Oh no, we don't need to hear this. No, skip. This is on the do.
Why?
No
Why
politics.
what's the matter? What's the matter, Max? Is a Cialis commercial? Or wait a minute, no, that's an Expense commercial.
It's
they
it's
were
Biden,
both
so
being
it must
there.
be Viagra.
They both be in.
Humanities and arch villains. Thank you all.
There's the
for supporting
monkey.
me in my effort to save pop culture. And I would ask you, please make sure you are still subbed. Turn on your notification bell.
I'm not.
Yeah. By the way,
Subscribe.
make sure
Please
you're still
consider
subbed to
doing
me
so.
if
This channel could
you
use
haven't checked already.
Yeah.
Because people have been YouTube's been unsubscribing millions of people, and somehow I'm down to 338.
Yeah.
No, dude, you need to be at like
it's
3,000. I've
it's
watched
subs-
your stuff.
It's
Are you
Oh, thank
subscriber,
you,
listening,
man. I
Susan?
appreciate that. That's high
subscribe-
praise.
it's subscriber fraud. Okay.
your support. Thank
I'm
you,
being bad
and
tonight.
Enjoy this.
He forgot to turn on his green screen for the intro.
The Batman has
He's got
long been
inflated
known
numbers.
to be a troubled production.
Yeah,
There
he's got. I need a recount. He's got.
The
Is
only
this,
tr-
is this the
The only
commandant?
Trump. Sorry.
Yeah, see, he's got the circle behind him. I wonder if it's
It's
the.
like, I'm all about
Look at the
white
mannerism.
power.
Oh. We are all losing it tonight. Oh, all right, let's see if his words of wisdom. Where he gets his speculation
I already
from.
watched this.
Oh, you already? Is it just because Robert Pattinson said that he doesn't want to exercise? Is it that why there's conflict? The Batman. You're spamming.
Supposedly.
I'm putting you in a timeout, Isaac, the film geek, because don't spam the same thing.
I think
Yeah,
he
I was
wants us
just
to
about to do
notice that the title doesn't say the Batman movie.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I just put you in a timeout. That's all. It's 5 minutes. Okay. I get your message.
But yeah.
I'll get it.
Been multiple shutdowns, allegations of beer bug infection on the set,
Beer bug.
whispers of
crap,
problems with
Sherlock.
Robert Pattinson's attitude. In short, the production of this film has been an absolute disaster. There has been some
Much like your-
information leaked
Much like your
to the
conception?
mainstream media.
No, it hasn't. Not any compared to anything other production. It does the same. It has the same issues as anyone else trying to complete a film project right now. Someone comes up with it. They have to do it to be cold.
Well, not only that, but they had all the behind the scenes crap going on with Warner Brothers and all that other BS too. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it affected that movie at one point or another. So,
Sure.
And then also, in addition, with the release date being moved back,
Oh, thanks for watching.
why
my
be
review.
in a rush?
Mhm. Oh yeah, thanks for watching Ryan's review of The Boys.
I saw real, yeah.
Yeah, I got to watch his reviews because I haven't caught up with him yet. I don't want to be surprised.
Man, this season is getting weird.
It's getting weird for weird for
They're freaking getting weird. I mean, like a big cock is like wrapped around this dude's neck. You're like, dude, that's
Oh yeah. I think
so odd. And it was
Ducky?
uncircumcised. I was like, nah, that's
I'm completely turned off to the boys now.
Oh yeah, my wife was like, I don't think I can watch this anymore. It was
Dawson was like that. He was like, I feel icky.
yeah, and he only made it to the first season.
That's right. He was the first season. He
Imagine
didn't
if
get through the first season. He was like 2 episodes in, and he was like, no.
he could get a million.
Yeah,
he could get a million.
Definitely not,
Yeah,
it's
good.
definitely not for everybody.
Yeah, he could get a million viewed video if he did a reaction of all the shocking moments of season 2.
Yeah, no, I
But he wouldn't do it though. He wouldn't do it. But if he did, he'd be like, He would. Yeah, it pushes the envelope.
Yeah.
And it's very sexual with the violence too. It's like I don't want to see this combination.
Yeah, especially with Stormfront and Homelander, just banging each other, literally.
And then they are going over political this season. That's why I had this.
They're really political in the.
Stormfront.
Yeah.
That's why I put the hat on Homelander, and I think I pissed people off. I got quite a few unsubs from it, and then I put a question mark. Are they alluding?
We already talked about this. Probably has nothing to do with the
I
thumbnail.
don't.
Probably has to do with the algorithms.
No,
with everybody's
it has to do with every single opinion I give. I like to give opinions.
So if you've unsubscribed, please resubscribe.
I'm the one that's
Mad Max.
I wouldn't subscribe. I wouldn't resubscribe to your channel if it caused my crotch not to catch on fire.
Mine or Duke?
No, mine.
Whose crotch is catching on fire?
Oh my God!
Leak in Vanity Fair, alleging from a.
I don't want to know about this stuff, Ambassador. This is TMI.
It's a joke, Max.
Okay, I hope so. There's stuff you could get for that.
A highly placed source that Robert Pattinson himself had become infected, forcing a shutdown in the production way back on September 3rd.
Okay,
well, what is really going on?
Oh, what's really going
friends,
on?
Vanity Fair has their sources, but so do I. And my agents have brought me
Oh my God!
His source must be Mike Zero.
This is all. This is all proven.
No, it's Reddit. It's Reddit and 4chan. Those are his sources. That in his own demented mind.
Hey, Matt. They don't want me to talk about the debates, so let's just talk about the dumbcock. He's got his sources.
Wait,
too.
What?
the debate tonight.
The commandant is talking.
What happened tonight? Something happened? A debate?
No, I'm saying that because I know we like to talk about it, but
I don't know. I don't know. Could you fill me in, Max?
Can you No. Come on. We get the joke. Although you have anything to add to this thumbnail where the boys is really alluding to rallies at the end? I didn't finish the season.
Are they talking about? Well, the season ends tomorrow night, but are they talking about the opening of the last episode?
I didn't see that part yet.
Oh, because if they're saying, because I saw people say that the boys got woke, and what that is in reference to is the opening of the last episode. Which if they don't understand how people become radicalized on the internet and what can happen as a result of that, then they're clearly the target of that particular cold open.
Well, yeah, I mean, and basically there's ambiguity to it. So I mean, it could be taken, either way. It doesn't. I mean, there's people that get indoctrinated on both sides of the spectrum.
On both sides. That's what I like to say.
I mean,
what Trump
everybody.
There's bad people on every side.
The thing about it is whether you pretend that you're on this side or that side, you're either going to drink the red Kool-Aid or you're going to drink the purple Kool-Aid. Yeah. But you're still fucking drinking Kool-Aid at the end of the damn day if you choose one of those sides.
Well, I mean, but to be fair though, in the context of who Stormfront is, in the context of what her plan is, it was clear what they were alluding to. Yeah, and it was very politically motivated, given what we've seen in this country in the past couple of years. And everything else. And that's why I found it to be extremely interesting that they actually went through with that, because it goes to show you about media manipulation, especially through memes, because that's a lot of what the guy was getting into.
Yeah, that was very interesting. The meme, the way they brought that up, and that was very
yeah.
Well,
very cool.
There's even if they don't jump the boat in their content, that's debatable about, like Jeremy. He uses the imagery of the QAnon stuff in his thumbnails, all his thumbnails, and I didn't realize that before.
Oh, this is what the D-Day Cobra channel.
Oh yeah,
I kind of forgot he even existed at this point, like because he's off Twitter and he's just. Let me see here. Well, let me take a look. Let me dive into
Does that have to do with Cobra Kai? What is that?
Let's see here. I mean, like, oh my God, what is this here? It's just Jeremy being Jeremy. He's realizing that the political grift right now is too high.
Yeah.
And he's just reusing the same images from the Geeks and Gamers thumbnail, like the same reaction of him. You know, like
it's just spamming the internet with the conspiracy theory thumbnails and memes. It gets you views.
Well, the fact that he posted a video here titled "Rick Moranis was attacked for being white," like you don't know that.
Yeah,
we don't know that. You know, I mean, like, sure, you can speculate that
he was attacked.
He was attacked. I heard that. Yes.
Yeah, he was attacked.
I saw that he was on a commercial with Ryan Reynolds.
No, last week, Rick Moranis was straight knocked the hell out. Dude. Like some dude is just walking. Rick Moranis is walking. Another guy's walking the other direction. That dude just like cold clocks him. And they're looking for it, but like they know what he looks like, and everything.
Well,
else.
yeah, we've seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Ghostbusters, and
they know what the assailant looks like.
I know what you mean.
You know, and it happens to be an African American male, and of course, all those guys are like, you know, freaking out about it.
He's from Africa. He has. How do they know he has dual citizenship?
No, I said he's African American. He's black.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want from me, Ryan? What do you want me to get a polar bear puppy? Is that what we have to do here?
Early for you,
Matt. All right, let's get back to we can all at least one thing we can all agree that Doomcock is full of shit. So let's get back to that.
That's the truth of the universe.
Wait, I am a little bit confused on this particular one though. Because I really don't follow Doomcock. What is he saying about this? About
well, that I don't know yet.
Hey Matt, we're still learning. Can I give you the short version? Because I already watched this morning.
Well, no, because then the reaction's going to be bad. Because I need to react in real time, and that will break the show.
It's the whole point of the show.
I mean, this show isn't broken as it is, including this. Oh, my green screen. Yeah, the show is not broken. We need to do a reaction.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna give him the short version. Matt, essentially, it's like one of the adults in Charlie Brown talking. Just imagine you hear that sound whenever Doomcock speaks.
I'm your overlord. Make sure you're subscribed.
Yes, exactly.
They don't have my sources.
Yes,
pro-fascism.
Exactly.
That's what he says.
Exactly.
That's what it is. You know what's really funny?
Yes, ma'am.
What's really funny though is a whole bunch of hardcore like left-wing YouTubers have now been passing around the Commandant.
Oh, really?
This is great.
And I will neither confirm nor deny that I sent them that information.
Just out of curiosity, when you say pass around, what exactly do you mean?
I mean retweeting clips and talking about who it is. So
yeah, I've seen some of it on Instagram. It's pretty funny.
I knew what you meant, but I was trying to make a very sexually charged joke.
Oh, please don't.
Wait,
all right,
I don't. Hold on. I'm trying. Wait. Now I got to know more about this one here. I'm really now curious how the man of God is going to make a sex joke. So please, a sexually charged joke about
Nerdettes news
passing around. Are you saying passing around the cock? Is that what you're referring to?
Oh my God!
Oh wow!
Essentially passing him around. Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, right. Like a useless phallic object, merely there for completion of sexual acts. I gotcha. I gotcha.
Puff, give.
Yeah, a little.
Don't bogart that.
It's got a really big head, though. You know, for that tiny body, it's got a really big head.
This is fun.
Looks like a turnip.
Matt, I am a person of faith. Yes, I am a Christian. I didn't
Explain
always
yourself. Explain yourself.
Fine, I'll explain myself. Yes, I am a Christian. Yes, I am saved, but that doesn't mean I stop being human.
I get it, dude. I get it. It's one of those things where it's like, in my experience,
humans pass cocks.
Well, I mean, like 1/2 of the human population, for the most part, enjoys
lost
cocks.
Control.
So, in this particular situation, Max.
And then here's Michael. Thank you, Michael. You're really helping.
Thank you. Yeah, Penn's Cruise. But Max,
God.
like you pass the cocks to your wife, right? Like you guys engage in coitus. I'm assuming. I don't know how much you.
She doesn't collect coins.
She doesn't.
Oh my God.
Well, we know she's not inflatable, so that's something. That's good.
from a source they have confirmed as someone with inside knowledge of
I'm
the
muting
production.
everyone.
And
I'm muting
according to
everyone.
this news source, the Batman is
for-
in deep shit and may even be delayed again with another forced shutdown.
Oh.
I cannot independently confirm what
Oh
I'm
my
about to
goodness.
tell
Oh,
you.
here it
Yeah,
is.
Rumors.
Everybody get your
Oh,
Take it
no.
with a grain of salt.
Information as rumor.
He got a new
And take-
warning. The rumor zone. Well, this is
Yeah,
new.
the room.
Oh,
I wonder if that's the same as the exozone. Except,
man, that's
with-
really cute though. I like that graphic.
It's
cute.
nice. I've
it's
honest to God
hideous.
never seen a Doomcock video all the way through. So
Well, that's because you keep interrupting.
Oh.
With a grain of salt. But get ready, my friends. This is some very effed up stuff. You'll want to watch this
Yeah, much
video
like
to
everything that
the
comes out of
end
your mouth,
because I
you
have
retard.
a lot of information to share with you.
Uh-oh.
So for those of you who haven't been following this, let's review the disastrous history of this production
It's not the,
previously confirmed
Every-
by other publications.
every movie film production is a disaster.
The
right now.
only
Every one.
the only thing that is disastrous is probably your love life, which is your right hand and a sex doll.
Oh wow.
let's
A
hold
cheap
on.
one.
Hold on. Let's
You have a source?
let's be realistic here.
You have a
He
source?
probably doesn't have a sex doll.
No, he has a cheap one. A very cheap one.
I don't know. He makes a lot of money off of lying to people,
No,
so
what
he
he
might
does-
actually have dropped $6
All right,
grand on a real
I
one.
made a mistake.
takes the
Commandant
That's
costume
is
off.
not,
possibility too.
he is not Commandant, that's his boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
They hail.
Why
each
are you
other.
homophobic, Max? What's going on with that? Wait.
I was wrong. I was wrong. They're a pillar to the LGBTQ community. Cock and Commandant. You know, spread.
He's common the cock.
Oh my god. Where's Pence when you need him? Get Pence in.
That's only going to make it worse.
Oh god. All right.
Oh, Geek's
The
Cosmic.
Batman
No,
is
The
supposed to be a relaunch of the franchise, starring actor and broomstick impersonator Robert Pattinson, a rather svelte fellow who previously portrayed a twee vampire lad who sparkled like diamonds in the sun. Experience that, for some reason, convinced producers, hey, Pattinson would be perfect for playing Batman.
Yeah.
It makes sense that Batman would only go out at night if he sparkled like diamonds in the sun, which would tend to make him awfully hard to miss and a very easy target.
He's going for the
Explore yourself.
easy.
Yeah.
This is him when he was a growing up actor. He's a grown. He's mature
Exactly. I
now.
mean,
Yeah,
sure,
exactly.
sure.
How
Not
long
that
ago
long.
was that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
that was the
I
early
can tell you-
2000s.
But the thing about it is the guys that sit there and watch, Doomcock, outside their trailer at
They don't
night
have one.
making
That's why they
fucking
idolize the
s'mores and
cock.
shit and drinking Coors. They think that shit's funny. They're just like
like
laughing. I mean, I can imagine. What's that
Right.
guy that from the Cars movie? He played Mater.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there's a
Just
couple
a
guys.
group of
Get her done.
maters. Yeah, get her done. Just a group of them, just like, oh yeah, get her. Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Well, hold on. Let's be realistic here. It's probably more like the guy from the opening of The Boys.
Oh yeah.
That's probably more accurate because it's
Oh,
like
now
these
I want to see it. I want to end the
Because-
show now.
because these are the kind of people who stay up late watching this. That believe it, that stay up late and spend all their day in those areas of Twitter and YouTube.
Earl, they got Batman sparkling.
Hey, they made fun of Twilight.
Okay,
That's
I'm going to say-
Batman.
I am going to say this.
Okay.
My wife is a Twihard. She loves Twilight.
Fuck.
I was gonna
All
say
right.
what?
I wouldn't say that about my wife.
I'm just kidding, Ambassador. I'm kidding.
No,
Hey, do you blame me? Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Ambassador. Do you blame me?
Victory.
That was perfect timing to take you out right after you said that, where you couldn't explain. Take you out of context. My wife's a Twihard. Bye. Sorry. Hey, I am a Twihard.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I am
Smart
like,
man.
you know what? Real men like Twilight, and real men marry women who like Twilight.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Give me Underworld
Mm.
any day.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, what? Like
It's called a joke, Matt. Relax.
Okay.
Calm your tits.
I didn't hear a joke in there.
I've watched his YouTube forever. His tits are not calm ever.
They're not. I have this real big problem.
If you don't like Twilight, that's fine. But there are people who do. But you know what? This is like junior high level bullcrap that Doomcock is pulling tonight.
We know
that. We know we know that he takes false information.
This is not pandering to the lowest common denominator. This is pandering to no denominator.
Yeah.
To be fair, and I guess I really like, he's got over 200,000 subs. There's a denominator. Okay. He gets written about in freaking We Got This Covered and like Cosmic Book News, and
which are both rags.
And they but they have a readership, and it gets spread around.
And unfortunately, they're all in the same park, and so
don't be a spreader
when they move from one city to another city.
Well, it's a sad thing that Doomcock wears a mask and he's still a super spreader.
They hook up their Winnebago in a different state.
We have to listen.
They talk about Doomcock.
Yeah, we have to finish the video. All right.
What's up, Barcelona?
Hey, Barcelona.
Shoot at the sparkles, Bugsy. Shoot at the sparkles.
Hey, Barcelona B.
Ah, really, Batman. That's no way to lurk in the shadows when you look like Zsa Zsa Gabor's G-string, banged Liberace's cape, and voila! The Batman, a.k.a. Sparkles the Wonder Bat. Not really much of an origin story, is it? I'm saying Pattinson is a suck-ass choice to play Batman, okay? There, I said it. And
Yeah, see, he hasn't seen any of the other stuff that Pattinson has done.
Yeah, he was in Tenet, for crying out loud.
So Pattinson was
Tenet,
passed,
The Lighthouse,
but then Matt Reeves...
Remember Me?
Yeah.
There's a long list.
Right.
Yeah, but they don't show Tenet where he is.
Yeah. Well, this is sad. Hating on he's hating on Batman. Now Pattinson, the glittery Batman's going to ruin the Batman movies. Come on. Are we serious? Everyone saw the trailer
movie yet. Everybody saw the trailer. Everybody saw the trailer. Most everyone loved the trailer.
You notice how he's not talking. You notice how these AJWs are not talking about the boys much, though. You notice how they're avoiding that because it's the woke go broke, not you go woke and you get a renewal and a spinoff.
Well, the thing also too is the boys is popular.
Yes,
it's exceptionally popular. So they're not going to go against the grain. Like the Mandalorian, they're able to go, well, I mean, it's good, but and they're able to kind of like nitpick some stuff here. If they go against the boys fandom, they're just going to get decimated, so they won't do it.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, they're paper tigers. It's like, no, I'll bark.
Pretty much.
They still it's so easy to, if they do this, it's the easiest thing that's gonna appeal to idiots. All right.
Yeah. No, it's just easy. It's low hanging fruit. I mean, to be honest with you, the worst thing about the Batman movie is just the Batmobile. Everything else is fine.
No, I disagree. The Batmobile is awesome, Ryan. All right.
His production was delayed, along with the rest of human civilization, during the initial quarantine in March, and Robert Pattinson famously tweeted out on May 12th that he was hanging out, not doing a damn thing to work out and get.
I think he did that to just troll people. I think that's his personality, from what I've heard.
Pretty much.
I mean, imagine that. You're a troll too, Doomcock. I would actually, honestly, I kind of get that, like triggering people. Yeah, I don't need to work. He's not in bad shape. Maybe he should, but he has stunt doubles. He's not like a Tom Cruise type actor. He's like, he focuses on the acting, not the action as much.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not going to be noticeable, like, unfortunately, with Ben Affleck,
Enosh! Hey, man.
Thank God. Thank you.
Was Zebra going off again? Did you need somebody to come in and balance the force?
I need someone to help.
Another thing, Enosh is wrong about.
Oh, Enosh is very right. Enosh is very right. I couldn't be more right, ladies and gentlemen.
Enosh is the most wrong.
You know what? In fact, hey! I'm talking here. I'm talking.
And
this is my time to talk. This is my time to talk. I'm talking here. Excuse me. Can somebody stop him? Please, can somebody make him stop?
I'm here to
Hey,
make
I'm here
sure
talking.
that
I'm here
your
talking.
rhetoric is not going to win.
This is
tonight.
my time.
Your
I was
rhetoric is
told.
over.
I was
That's
told.
it. Your paradigm shift is
I was
ended.
told that
The
I was going to be
reign of
given time to
Enosh
respond. I
has
would like to take
been
an opportunity to be
the
able
bowels
to
of the
talk
universe.
and respond to what was being said about me before I even came on the air. And I don't think that it's right that he should continue
Mr.
to just
Beaver
grab his mouth.
Mr. Lounge, your campaigns agreed to the debate roles before you got here.
But that was before he started saying the things that he was saying, and I
You're
did
not
what I needed to
debating
say
me.
regarding
You're
what
not
he was
debating
saying.
me.
And look, I've been around here a long time, and I can't.
You're sitting inside yourself a toy shop. Okay, you
We're
got to get
talking
yourself
about Clitter and Batman.
I would like to charismatically deny that I've ever considered myself a toy shop. I am a toy collector.
Ryan,
There are toy people. There are people that sell toys, and there are people that collect toys. I collect the toys. You don't see these toys going out, ladies and gentlemen. He is a liar. He has been a liar from day one. And his numbers
you're a vagabond.
His numbers reflect that, ladies and gentlemen. When you look at the sheer numbers, look at the numbers. Yes, he's got the fleshy purple lights. He's got the fleshy purple lights, but that's all he has. He's got a smile and flashy
I
purple.
couldn't give 1 cent to his 2 cents on nonsense.
Muted, both of them.
And he's still going, and that's why I love Enosh.
You know,
to tell you the truth, these are not toys that sale. These are you cannot, ladies and gentlemen, to somebody like Zebra. I can.
That's fun. I love that. I feel
Max,
like Adam
dude.
Sandler.
I know what you're doing, but it's
Max.
Unmute. You're unmuted.
Everything he said.
Oh, okay. That was pretty easy. Okay. All right. We're back.
I was just waiting for my opportunity.
Oh, that's it. You cut this
You
guy
know that
off
last word.
before I start up again. I'm like a fire that can't be squelched.
Well, you got one thing right. You're like a fart.
What?
Oh,
Lingers for a
I'm
little
about
while.
to fart you out.
What's
And you
with all
know
these
what?
flyers?
He
lately?
who
You-
smelt it, dealt it. He who smelt it, dealt it. Ladies and
Oh.
gentlemen, vote out Zeverfett. The sheer numbers speak for themselves. That's all I
All
got to
right.
say.
Yeah, I need to vote. Vote in the chat who won this debate. One for
I love
one
the
for
fact that
Zever-
just happened.
one for Zeverfett, 2 for Ultimate Enosh. Chat go.
I agree with Popik.
I don't think no
Oh,
one
there's
cares what
that-
you think.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting conflicting. These polls are conflicted. Phobic says Enosh
Two
is
votes.
best muted, and then
votes.
I'll
Geek
make your
Cosmic
best
says
muted.
Enosh for president.
See, winning a conversation.
I'm in the silent
win
majority.
because less
I
is
refuse
more.
to state my positions.
Okay, that's a smart.
Don't worry,
smart-
we know how Brian votes when he goes into that polling station.
Yeah, I kind
Anybody
we
that
know.
offers free tacos, I'm down.
I walk away. That's what I've heard.
Yes, hashtag walk away. That's right.
And we all. Well, I think we all know what Matt's gonna do.
He's the fly. He's the fly.
Yeah, he's still there?
That's the fly.
Yeah, I almost quit because that was really effing annoying. So
Says
just-
the man like he's never been annoying before.
oh no, I'm super annoying, but like, I make it funny. Enosh tried. Enosh did a good job.
No, here we go.
So, I would give it to Enosh because Ryan's, I
Pence
don't
is
know.
not on the ticket, Michael S. Quit your Pence talk.
Well, no, Pence is on the ticket. What are you talking
Not on
about?
this one. Not on movie talk.
Max.
Okay.
Hey, Max.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah.
Pence.
All right.
That's
let's get
fine.
back
I
to
don't
the-
care. Leave
I
me
didn't
down here
want
at
to
the
cover
bottom.
this damn video for this
I don't
long.
care. I
I
don't
had
care.
a-
Leave
I
me down
think
here
I
at
had
the
a-
bottom. I'm down here.
I have a
I'm down
topic
here with
about
the
Mel
bud.
Gibson.
Did he say he wanted to be pantsed?
No, I don't have any pants.
No, Enosh, I kept saying Pence to annoy Max. And
No,
I'm
I
like,
know-
I don't
I
care.
know.
Leave me down here at the bottom.
I'm not wearing any pants.
Yeah. I would like to state for the record that I am not wearing pants either. I'm wearing shorts.
I don't. And we're all streaming here. We're all men. We can stream without pants on. I mean, that's more
I'm wearing
comfortable. I
shorts.
think we would all agree.
I thought when we watched the dumb cock to let him fly. All right, let's go.
No.
despite being provided
Let's talk
with
about
gym
Robert
equipment and a
Pattinson, please.
training regime, along with instructions that Batman should not look like the guy in the comic book ads who gets sand kicked in his face before sending away for a training manual from Charles Atlas that he doesn't read. He even taunted fans with pictures of himself looking skinny and disinterested in life, as well as food.
Maybe
Fans
he
kind of
was
thought
watching
he
your
was trolling
videos.
them, that it was just a joke. It wasn't a joke, evidently. Pattinson defended himself by saying,
He uses
James Dean
special
wasn't
K.
exactly ripped. Well, yeah, but then again, James Dean didn't play a superhero, did he, dipshit?
Oh!
Screen Rant then turned around on May 14th and defended Pattinson, using his laziness and disdain as an excuse to question the entire concept of masculinity in film and say that having Batman need to be muscular is, quote, restricting, unquote.
Your mother.
There's other ways to be physically fit. You don't have to be ripped to. But he's.
No,
I think he was just trolling. I think he was just trolling
He was.
because he knew like people like this exist on the internet. Okay, where's the source talk that says it's complete chaos?
You gotta keep going, Max.
It's also fair to just cut Pattinson some slack. Getting anything done during the current coronavirus lockdown is difficult, and working out is especially tough for many stuck at home. Well, he was provided with gym equipment, but never mind.
It is.
It takes an incredibly rigorous regime and a massive team of trainers, chefs, and studio micromanaging for an actor to maintain the industry and societally mandated physique that has been collectively decided as the right one for a superhero. By the time the lockdown is over, it's not like Pattinson won't have the time or means to get into the shape that the Batman producers want. But that's not what happened, according to my source. And here's where things get interesting.
4chan or Reddit?
On September 3rd, Vanity Fair published an article stating that the Batman production had shut down due to someone testing positive for the beer bug on the set. And further,
That's a good point. That's a good point, Grob Knob. Is pie? Yeah, I mean, I'm another pie lover myself. He's in no position to mock anyone. Right?
Yeah, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, Mr.
Yeah.
Overlord.
Furthermore, Vanity Fair claimed that a highly placed source had revealed it was Robert Pattinson himself who had contracted the disease. The production therefore shut down until September 17th.
Can we all just realize there's another pandemic and it's on the internet and it's this is the source of it. He's patient zero.
He is. I mean, it's not just him, but can I just say, this is so boring.
Yeah.
All of this stuff now, it's so boring.
Oh, really?
Well, look, okay. Because here's the thing. Like, we know that there's idiots out there. And we know that there are idiots that believe
it won't
this.
be tomorrow night on the Poindexter Lounge when we tackle this at 8:30 p.m. or 8 p.m. tomorrow on
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time
Poindexter Lounge.
On 2 cents.
Enosh with his man cave of toys.
Yep.
Talking about
and my beautiful hot wife waiting for me upstairs.
Yeah, but dude, let's be fair. You go to bed like at 4 a.m. and she's asleep. So
don't make fun of Enosh.
That's because she's tired enough to go to sleep.
This man is always up, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
He's all like, the Force is my Viagra. But no, look, it's like the stuff with Doomcock. It's been how many years of this now? It's only increased with him. Yeah. Right? With him, it's only increased. Jeremy's gone full on right-wing conspiracy nut. And the rest of the fandom menace, for lack of a better term, are just functionally impotent. You know? Like, when's the last time you heard a hot take that was worth hearing out of Jesse Milestone? Never. You know?
Yeah.
Where's John Talks? I haven't seen him pop. Yeah, I haven't seen him pop up in anything. Right? Like the fandom menace is functionally dead. It's functionally dead at this point. And so what we have left here is just Doomcock, and it's just Doomcock going, I have my sources, which is just 4chan Reddit or something he pulled out of that tiny weenus of his. Who knows? But it's just, I don't know. It's so, I'm just bored by
my reaction.
Yeah, I am. I mean, so I'm going to be pragmatic and be realistic.
He's stretching, he's trying to jump to another genre and trying to infect that fandom and trying to cause us a rift or a split or whatever. Just so he can find a little piece of real estate
I'm trashing
on the internet.
Video. I'm trashing the video because everyone's
No, if you want to finish it, dude. Finish it, because I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying like you reacting to it is boring.
Oh, okay. Good.
What I'm not saying, I'm not criticizing you at all. No,
you were saying.
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is his takes are boring.
Yes,
because it's the same thing. It doesn't change. I heard this from a source. He's basically just like a step behind Grace Randolph at this point.
Oh no! I just became a member.
But he's on par with with the other guy, the Mike Zero guy.
Yeah, and he is actually on par.
It's the same rhetoric.
It's the same setup. It's the same verbiage. It's the same bullshit every video. Yet these idiots watch it thinking they're gonna. It's like they go back to the trough that has no fucking water, and they're expecting water. Every time they go, they're like, "Oh, there's gonna be water. Oh, there's no water this time."
But there'll
be water next time. I
can explain it to you though. The reason why is very simple. It's all marketing, right? He's able to elicit a reaction. So when he tackles Star Trek or Star Wars or Batman, the diehard fan base that doesn't know much about what's going on because everything has been pushed back a year and some change. I mean, this is the thing. He's sitting on the ultimate grift right now, where he can literally just make anything up for the next year and a half.
Oh yeah,
pretty much.
And then people will forget that this came out. They'll forget that this exists. They'll forget everything else he said, because if he covers something that might be right, they all kind of believe that. It's like when I criticize, this dumbass, and people in the comments go like, "Well, he says it's a rumor." Like, come on.
Yeah,
man.
he has the rumor zone now.
Yeah. Oh well, he states it's a rumor.
And now, I think he added that to try to.
He did
add
it salt. So
he had that to add an extra
Himalayan
videos.
So what are they going to criticize me for? I say rumor.
Yeah, like I mean, everyone else covers rumors.
I have an out.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I was talking with Mikey Sutton today, and I told Mikey, I'm like, dude, I don't cover your scoops anymore because of Doomcock. Because it's like, while Mikey's got a decent track record, it's the same concept. There's nothing about this that's even remotely like factual. And it's, and all it does is it just further drags down the conversation. Yeah. These people are actively ruining movies. They're actively ruining movies.
This specific one also has the angle of political leanings of like, oh, he really didn't have the disease. It was just a cover for chaos on set. Because I think that's where he was going with it too. Like, they just use it as a cover.
Oh, to keep them relevant in the news.
Well, there's a strong social media presence that says a lot of the cases are a hoax.
Sure.
So I think
I can agree with that. I mean, there are a lot of cases that are real too.
Yeah, he's using that angle too for this, I think. My opinion. All right, let's finish this shit.
Variety claimed production was ready to resume, but my source alleges that all of that was a lie. And while I have no personal knowledge one way or the other, what my source has to say is interesting, especially in light of Pattinson's earlier tweets in May. An initial source stated on September 15th that Robert Pattinson being sick was a load of BS, a cover story to hide the real reason Matt Reeves wanted to shut the production down.
What?
This initial source put us in contact with a second source close to the production who claimed that when Pattinson showed up for the first day of shooting, the director took one look at him and lost his shit.
What?
Pattinson was supposed to be working out during the lockdown delay,
no, he's just using
and true to his tweet of May 12th.
His source is just the news that everyone heard about him not working out. That's where this whole rumor came from. And he's,
And he was pissed. He threw his coffee down.
I think they were all pretty happy to be back working, actually. That's my guess.
I would say so.
Do shit. The director then decided to shut down the production, and he gave Pattinson 4 weeks to go work out and at least get toned. Obviously, if
they
Batman
wouldn't
is
shut
going to be
down a production.
He has to, at the very least, be fit. And Pattinson looked more like a junkie than the guy that rounds them up. As of September 21st, my source claimed, quote, "They are filming the stuntmen right now."
He's quoting a source that he doesn't name
but he said that he stopped production, right? For 4 weeks. He halted production. So what the fuck is he talking about?
Well, if you recall, when they went, see, this is where it gets confusing to people who don't know what's going on. When Pattinson tested positive for the Rona, they shut things down for him.
Yes.
But they shot everything else that they could get their hands on.
Yep.
So that's more or less what he's just trying to back up on. He just
All right, let's finish this because there's got to be something better to talk about. I'm sorry it takes. I really don't intend for these reactions to take so long.
Pattinson should be back on set sometime this week for close-ups and dialogue, unquote. Well, cut to October 1st. My source reached out to my agents who told me, quote,
Agents?
we got some info last night.
He has agents?
Pattinson is back, and during his absence, he's...
Of course he does.
Yeah, of course. Every commandant has agents.
That's true. That's true.
Max, I was talking to the missus about this earlier, and she's a grad student, and she made this comment. Only
real. Yeah, I don't think he's ever worked out either, man. If it only took 4 weeks, man, we'd all be fit as a fiddle.
The missus made this comment. Only a half-wit would only use we've got this covered, and Vanity Fair and 4chan Red is a reliable source.
Oh, well, they're sourcing him now.
Yeah, but he's a nitwit, so it's different.
No. He's not a nitwit. He's a zero-wit.
Still refused to work out. The director has thrown up his hands and is just going with it. We asked the source, okay, why is that such a problem? The source said the two stunt doubles are so much bigger than Pattinson that there's going to be no doubt
that doesn't matter
in the suit.
I mean, even Wayne, think about this. Even Ben Affleck and his stunt double, Richard Citrone, are different in size, different stature, and even Richard says, "I don't know why Ben uses me all the time because we don't have the same body type."
Okay.
But Ben likes him and he has used him on multiple projects, and probably will continue to use Richard.
Well, the suit has muscles on it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it probably fit better if he probably had more flexibility with less muscles. Seriously, I mean, you don't need muscles for Bruce Wayne in a suit. I don't think. Yeah. Unless you're doing a shirt off scene. Unless Bruce is running on the beach.
And if he does, he'll be glittering.
Yeah.
Like a stick. This could be a one-and-done movie.
It could be.
Pattinson is a pain to work with. He whines about the suit, it's hot, it's tight, etc.
He was recommended by Christopher Nolan.
Right.
The fuck?
No, he wanted this role big time. He's like, I really want this role. Yeah.
The source claims the director just wants to get the movie done and move on.
No. He you know how long they delayed the Batman so he could get a whole trilogy treatment and a whole plan? They did not make this movie for years because Matt Reeves is working on it for a long time. I mean, he's devoted a lot of years to this project. I don't think he's one and done.
No.
So according to this source, someone with direct knowledge of the production, Pattinson has ground director Matt Reeves down. Pattinson looks ridiculous in the role. The stunt men are much bigger than he is, so looks like Batman is going to grow and shrink throughout the movie. Maybe they should change it to a movie about the Atom. Reeves knows this is a problem, but apparently he just wants to get this albatross of a movie off of his neck if these rumors are true. Unfortunately, another rumor suggests that getting the Batman finished may turn out to be much harder than anyone thought.
Oh no, another rumor. All right.
Vote early.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't even live in Pennsylvania.
Local sports and news, YouTube, try free.
My agents sent me the following on October 1st. Quote, we were just informed the UK is considering shutting down again and or putting massive restrictions in place due to the resurgence of the beer bug, and the Batman production has been put on notice. It has not been shut down yet, but it is possible it will be
Yes,
closed
this
down
is exactly what
for
he's
a
going
third
for.
time.
Rob Knob nails
The
it.
first time was back in March when the beer bug first hit the U.S. Then again, when either Pattinson tested positive for the coof or when the directors send him away for 4 weeks to work out, depending on which rumor you believe.
All right, I can't
Now
even finish this.
shutdown may be looming for the
I'm
Trolls
sorry.
production.
I know. I promised I can't finish this. Let's talk about something else. This is stupid. You're right, Matt. I can't finish this one. There's nothing here. Nothing here. It's just it's using the public knowledge of that he was.
He didn't even have to get this from 4chan. He could have just fucking made it up.
Right. There's
today,
no
probably
off whatever, which is probably what he did.
Yeah. So how are you guys doing?
Fantastic.
I'm not doing too bad, man.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
I recently, as I tweeted out, I got a copy of the Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did?
I actually
yes,
I got that too.
Oh, you did?
Now is that any good?
I've
Have you
played through. I played through part of the campaign. I have played through some of the training stuff and everything because I haven't been able to get online yet or anything to doing any online. You have to get to a certain level before you can go online.
That's good. That's good.
But honestly, yes, I have enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I played a space shooter and everything.
Are y'all doing the VR or are you just doing regular?
I'm just doing. I don't have the VR
TV.
set up. I just have the regular.
I do.
Yeah, have you? You gonna play it?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, but thanks,
Awesome.
Ambassador, for sharing. We got to get. I got to get all your PSN IDs and add you guys so we can play.
I'll DM it to you because I don't remember right off the top of my head, but I'll DM it to you.
Matt, do you have first impressions of it? Did you play it yet?
Yeah. It's actually I fell asleep about like 8 p.m. last night and I woke up at 2. And I've just been exhausted. I don't know why. And I just like blacked out. And then I'm like, I'll play some Star Wars for a bit. That's a really hard game to play when you're groggy. I'm just gonna
you have to be.
I will agree with that.
It is because it's not like an arcade shooter. It's not like Battlefront 2 and the way that they had their aerial combat, which I actually kind of feel like in this case that should be an option for like the single player campaign because there's a lot that goes into just like
this is all first person.
It's all first person. You're all in your cockpit. Mm-hmm. And so, like, for example,
we're done talking about him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame joke.
So you've got like your you've got like your energy, your like shields, and then you've got your speed, your energy, your shields, and like your blaster, right? And you can reroute energy to like or power to certain functions if you need it, and that's pretty cool. You know, did you know you can also like hold down X and then you can choose where you want your deflectors to be? Where you want like it's like holy crap, you know.
Actually, if I remember correctly, you might. Are you playing on a PS4? Are you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing on PS4. Yeah.
It's actually the square button you hold down and everything that lets you adjust your shields.
Right. Because the X just cycles targets. My bad.
No, it's okay. Hey, it's just a little nitpicky thing.
But then it's also like if a missile locks onto you, you have to more or less like you. So the way it works is like your throttle is on the left joystick, and your steering is on the right joystick. But your left joystick will also then alternate your horizon, so you can like roll or like try to recenter where you are. It's so easy to get confused. But if you get like a missile on you, you can evade the missile, but you have to like. You have to cut your power to half and then just to like maneuver out of the way of like it's pretty in depth.
I got dizzy.
It really is.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if I could do VR in that thing.
Do you really have to worry about the size of your ship because you're in the cockpit? Do you have to worry about your wings and what they could be touching? Or
yeah, I mean, like there's not so much, like not insane amounts. But like, let's say like you'll be having like go take out like a Star Destroyer or something like that, or some small frigate.
Yeah.
And like you'll be, you're gunning at it full speed, you're shooting, and then it's like, but before you know it, you're literally like right on it, and you've got to like very quickly maneuver out of the way or get around it, and then it's like okay, well then you have to go out and flip back around, come back for another pass, but you start getting shot at, you don't really know where you're getting shot at from. It's like it's a super involved process.
Yeah.
It's not casual. It's not a casual thing, and casuals are gonna get mad at it and walk away.
I have to go back to it for that very reason. I was trying to pay it casually the first night I got it when I was sleepy, and I was like, I can't get into this right now.
No, you have to be awake, man. If you're not awake, you're not going to be able to play it.
I will agree with that wholeheartedly.
But I do like the story so far.
Same.
The sound is awesome. The effects are awesome. The graphics are really good. And it is pretty cool to like go and take out.
That's nice.
And 40. But the thing is, there's no updates on it, right? Like there's no.
That was the other thing I was
one.
going to ask. Is there customization to your ship and
yes
and all that?
Okay, but you earn in-game like credits or whatever. No buy-in, but you earn in-game stuff and everything so that you can customize your ship. You can customize the paint job. You can customize the hull. I think you can customize your loadout because here's the cool thing: each ship has a different loadout, and for both the they call it the New Republic and for the Empire, you've got different ships for both sides. For the Rebellion or the New Republic, you've got the X-wing, the A-wing, the Y-wing, and the U-wing, which I thought was cool. I haven't tried the U-wing yet, but I have tried all three.
The E-wing? They have the E-wing or the U-wing?
No, U-wing.
U-wing from Rogue One?
Yes.
Okay.
For the Empire, you've got the standard TIE, you've got the Interceptor, you've got the TIE bomber, and then you've got that one TIE the TIE carrier that you see in Rogue One. I can't remember the name of it. It's not the TIE Striker because that's the one that
that's the cool one. Yeah.
We have to get a group together soon. Anyone interested in Fat Man with Mel Gibson?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Did the trailer look good?
You? Oh my!
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just. I'll give you guys the overall quick sell.
Okay.
Mel Gibson plays a very, very, very bitter and cynical Santa Claus, like actual Chris King, Santa Claus, not mall Santa, actual Santa, who supposedly works for the CIA. That's a whole weird thing in that trailer that like I need more info on. But essentially it's this. Christmas Day comes, he's already pissed off. He ends up giving some kid a lump of coal. I don't know why yet, but we can kind of tell because that kid gets pissed off and he calls Walter Goggins, who plays an assassin. And he hires Walter Goggins to kill Santa Claus. And then Walter Goggins has to travel to the North Pole and take on the elves and take on Santa, who is like, basically, you're not the first person who's tried.
Okay, so this could take off potentially.
Oh, dude, it looks awesome. It looks
especially with a lack of content. Yeah.
It's called Fat Man, and it's about an assassin going to kill Mel Gibson, who's playing Santa Claus. Like, you can't make this crap up, man.
Wow. Okay. All right, I'm gonna watch that trailer later. I was like, it came out of nowhere. I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah, I watched it today as I was getting some stuff done, and I just was like, I'm in on it because for one, I love surly Mel Gibson. So
surly Mel Gibson.
We're not talking about the you know who anymore. You can come.
Hey, Enosh, we're talking about Star Wars. You can come back now.
Anyone? He may have fell asleep again on the couch.
Enosh. Earth to Enosh. Come in, Enosh.
All right. Anyone interested in buying the Lord of the Rings trilogy again?
Yep.
It's coming out on 4K.
Yep.
I would consider it, even though I have it on Blu-ray. I have the extended cut on Blu-ray.
These are the extended editions?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
They're not. There's a standard. I could have sworn it was like the Lord of the
Rings extended.
Yeah, they would not release it if it wasn't extended. But did you see the box art?
Yeah, I'm scrolling it
like,
here.
Theatrical accent. Yeah, I consider it depending on how much it is.
But they got it in 4K too. So
they're doing the Hobbit as well.
Yeah, Look at that.
Yes. Here's my money. Take my money now. Here's my money. Take it now.
Right.
And one thub soap.
Does it say how much it's running for?
Not yet.
Soap?
It's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's gonna go pretty high. I mean,
I would it so many times.
Well, I own it. Like I have I never bought the DVD set, right? But I did buy.
I got the green
Blu-ray
one
set.
and the blue one and the red one.
Yeah, I never bought them.
Yeah,
I think
have them.
So, but I will buy this because for one, I think the Hobbit movies are wildly underrated.
Yeah,
I think because I mean the first one.
it's better than the sequel trilogy.
Well, it is better than the sequel trilogy. That is true.
That's not hard.
Did you read what Star Wars is trying to do? The story group is trying to do to retcon stuff to fix it.
I can care less. I'm so jaded by Star Wars,
dude. It's like I like the Rise of Skywalker for what it was, but it's like they make every time they open their mouth, it's like you make me hate the movie even more. Because what they did, I'll just explain this real quick. So they talked about force healing.
There's a steel book.
Right? They talked about
120 bucks.
Yeah.
120 bucks.
Oh. You said 100 and what?
120.
120. Okay.
I might.
really
I could put that on. I could put that on credit. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just start bombarding Warner Brothers PR and be like, hook it up.
Christmas is right around the corner.
I have a channel that has people who watch it, kind of. I got a Raid Shadow Legend sponsorship offer for $3 Theater today.
Oh, nice.
Do it.
And the thing is though, is I don't know yet because there is a little bit of info that I found out about them as a company that I'm not a huge fan of.
Oh yeah.
And it has a lot to do with just gambling. But it's also like, I haven't had a sponsorship offer since 2017.
I say don't worry about it. It's not your control.
It's not. Well, I've been in a situation before where I took $2,000 to do like literally a 6-minute video on a social media app. And then everyone like a week later, like turned on it. And I got nothing but crap for months and I still get crap. So yeah, well, it might've been an easy $2,000 and it was a very easy $2,000. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit on the apprehensive side, but now I also don't care because F those people. So it is what it is. But what was I talking about before?
Lord of the Rings.
Right. No, I forget, man.
Well, as long as you don't become
no, I forgot. But the thing is, Lord of the Rings in 4K is going to be glorious.
Oh man!
Like the Hobbit in 4K is going to be glorious,
especially if you have a 4K TV.
No, you were talking about the story group over at
Star Right. Yeah, thank you. So they wanted
to, exactly.
They wanted to.
He led you astray.
He did. It's good. It's very good, Ryan. They came out and they said that because Rey and Kylo were a Force dyad and they were so strong, they were able to then heal each other or heal animals. So that's why they were able to do that. And then they explained that the reason why Rey was so powerful without any formal training had a lot to do with her and Cal Kestis both have the ability to more or less like get, I forget what it's called. It's like psychometry.
Sexology.
Yeah, that too. And so I'm like, you guys are just doing everything you can to make me be, I've defended the Mary Sue thing or against it since 2015. So I don't think in The Force Awakens she was a Mary Sue. If you apply what she was able to do versus what she was like, the life she would have led on Jakku and her knowledge of, let's say, like the legends of what the Jedi were, it would make a bit more sense.
I don't know. I never liked that she always, the thing was always like, how did you do that? I don't know. Like, really? For everything. It was like 3 times at least in that movie. And I was like,
that, and they tried to pack it in the books.
I didn't listen to the damn word you said. I just completely tuned out when you start talking about animals.
No, that's what. But that's the thing. Is like the Lucasfilm story group right now.
Rey can now speak to animals.
So what you're saying is she's a Slytherin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like they're real busy working on the next project.
They're just
over explaining plot holes in the old.
I feel like they're over explaining this stuff now. It just makes no sense to me. I'm like, God,
you know what's really sad? You know what's truly sad? I am a person living in the middle of Indiana, and I am writing a fan fiction of my own stuff, how I want the sequel trilogy to end. And it'll probably end up better than anything the story group puts out.
Oh, I forgot to clip that out of Matt Jarbo. Every time someone talks about fanfic, he's like, okay, bye.
Sorry.
No.
The last stream you're on with the ambassador, and he starts talking about, so I'm making a video about my fan fiction. You're like, all right, I'll go. Bye.
That probably wasn't on purpose. That probably wasn't on purpose. I probably really had to go.
Okay.
It's okay.
No. I actually, okay, fine. I'll say this. I actually have a fan fiction of Star Wars that I want to write.
Oh God.
I've been saying, well, geez, it's nothing sexual, Max. My God. It's not like it's not like a story about Princess Leia and Luke, right after the events of Tatooine with Luke's detachable hand. It's nothing along those lines. Han was still feeling the effects of the carbonite freezing, unable to perform. They just sat there with each other. They looked longingly in each other's eyes. Why do you think that scene on the bridge in Endor was so freaking intense between the two of them? She's like,
Luke, had the hand.
Yeah, where was it? Where was it? It was in her nether regions. No,
it was in her naughty purse.
It was actually the story I want to tell is so basically what we come to find out is Lucas didn't make up Star Wars on his own. What it was is it actually happened, right? The events of the Star Wars, the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy actually happened. But one of the Jedi came to Earth, right? And met George as a kid and then told George. And so that's what it was. And so then when the movies were made, that got broadcast out into space. And then
that's right. You were right. Someone did it. Sorry, Matt.
Oh God! Did he get another toy?
No, but someone said Big Bad Toy Store or something, and they were right.
Most likely.
Oh, he's taking over his stream again. Oh wow! Unboxing it. Yeah, he doesn't even have to stay.
Are you guys done? Are you guys done talking about Doomcock yet?
We've
been
talking about
Pattinson
squadrons
and how he doesn't want to work out. And now that he's not working out, the movie's not working out. So there's nothing that's working out according to Doomcock.
And then we start talking about fan fiction. Matt Jarbo's making fan fiction.
No, I have a story from a long time ago that I thought of that I never did anything with, and that's probably.
Are you really going to do anything with it?
No, probably not. It's because I personally, I always thought it'd be kind of cool to do a story what if Lucas, what if Star Wars wasn't fake and it was real, and Lucas just heard about it.
They
when
made
he was
a fan film about that kind of. It was called I think it was George Lucas in Love.
Yeah. Well, that was George Lucas in Love had a lot of you could see where he got motivations.
Right.
And it was actually believe it or not, that was the very first video I saw on YouTube.
Oh.
So, because back in 2006, I was in film class, and my teacher comes down and he goes "Any of y'all hear about this website called YouTube?" And we're all like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, it's like a video sharing site. You can literally watch anything." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I went home and I typed in YouTube.com for the first time, and I brought it up, and the first thing that I thought of, I was like, I wonder if that George Lucas in Love short film is on here. And I typed it in and it popped up and I was like, wow, you really can find anything. Not anymore because of all the copyright restrictions. But that was the first video I watched on YouTube was George Lucas in Love.
Does anyone care about this?
Probably not.
Well,
since everything's delayed.
I got something.
It's a virtual.
I guess let me just pull it up here. Give me a second, and then I'll share it with you. You want to talk about Star Wars being in real life, so I'll show you Fat Enosh here for a second.
Whoa.
Yeah. We'll go back in the day to this.
Oh, but you're just jealous.
What's that? Phobic. What's Phobic saying? What's going on with Phobic?
He's just a bunch of nonsense as usual.
Control of the stream today for real, but this is fun. No, he's talking about Goldman.
Hey, I put the offer out there to Goldman. He never got back to me. I did my bit. I did my video. It took 30 minutes. Took me 30 minutes.
Oh, here's it.
You're just Phobic. You're just jealous because he doesn't got a toy.
Hey, Enosh is single-handedly keeping Hasbro employees in business.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Somebody's got to keep Hasbro in business. God knows they don't care about us.
You're not going to give me a strike for this. What is this?
No, this is my own video.
Don't strike me, Enosh.
I will strike you down.
Oh no!
I will strike you down. That's why I am Lord Enosh. No, this is one of my first videos when I was trying to figure out what the heck I was doing on YouTube.
I'm still trying.
I tried to do this little series called I Want to Know, and so I'd have people send me messages and say ask crazy questions. And so somebody asked me, how far away is a galaxy far, far away? And so I put this together. So,
what is going on with Ryan Johnson?
I don't know.
Who's that?
All right. And the final question for this week's episode. Fargo is a spider.
Is that the question?
And the final question for today's episode
You pause
is
for the
how
spider.
far is a galaxy far,
Is this
far
between
away
two ferns?
in miles?
Maybe.
Now, you may be thinking, Enosh, there's no way we can know. It's just far, far away, right? And you might have.
Which
asked me the
iPhone did you
question,
use to make this?
Just being a smart aleck.
I think it's my
Because you're a
iPhone
Star Wars
4.
fan. Oh,
I can tell from the
wow,
iMovie app.
fasten your seatbelts. All right, to answer this, let's go back to 1999 when Star Wars: The Phantom Menace came out. The thing was the movie came out. It was kind of a disappointment to a lot of people who had been hoping for a great Star Wars movie, had been looking forward to Episode 1 and the first Star Wars.
You use what you got to use,
since in 1983 when we saw Return of the Jedi. One of the things, though, that this movie did bring us that we probably weren't expecting, and that was E.T.
Yay!
As you can see here, E.T.
I love looking for that scene.
His species made an appearance in Episode 1 in the Senate chamber. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is use what we know about space travel. I mean, like I said, in Star Wars, they travel at the speed of light. So we know, though, that it would take literally thousands of years traveling at the speed of light to get here from another galaxy. So even if they were on the other side of our galaxy,
well, it's totally
it would
cool,
still
Chubby.
take a lot of years. Thousands
I
and
embody
thousands
being a
of
kid.
years to get here. And you have to assume that ET's species does not live to be
just look at the
thousands and
foliage.
thousands of years
It's
old. They
fucking
came
green.
here basically collecting plant life.
That is
so.
That looks fucking fantastic.
I'm
Look at
guessing that
everything is
swing by
green.
Earth
That's my
take
backyard.
30,000 years to get here.
Backyard.
So
That's
really,
still your
the question we need
backyard?
to ask ourselves
That's my
first
backyard.
is,
Oh, that's nice.
Wow, man, that's majestic.
in addition to our own Milky Way galaxy, being a part of a local group, a collection of 54 galaxies and dwarf galaxies, we're also part of a larger formation known as the Virgo supercluster. So you could say we've got a lot of neighbors. Most people consider the Andromeda galaxy to be our closest galactic cohabitant.
Oh no!
Andromeda is the closest spiral galaxy.
Max,
Was that
quit
purpose?
screwing around with the
By a long
controls
shot.
and
You-
this
you-
alone?
You
Actually
yawn,
falls to a
not me.
formation within the Milky Way itself.
Yeah, because
I've
I've
been-
been.
Dwarf
Are you there?
galaxy. One
What
that
up?
goes by the name of the Canis
I'm
Major,
here.
Yeah,
I'm
Max,
just
because I've
enjoying
been up
everything.
with
aka
this
Canis
morning.
Major over density. Because ET was in Star Wars Episode 1, The
Oh,
Phantom
what's
Menace,
that?
and because Star
Oh,
Wars
that's
documented
Gene
everything
Hackman.
eventually,
Oh my
we know
god,
from
where'd you
various
get
media
that?
and books
All right,
that
I'll tell.
ET's home world was
Thanks
given
for
a
sharing.
name.
You know, I
And
want
a
to hear about
species was
that
named as
now.
well. So
Now
now
you
ET
see-
was from a planet
See,
called
now you see why.
Let's see this. That was great. I appreciate.
You figure out that the exact location. But see, that's when you figure out like what you're gonna do on the YouTubes. You know.
Well, where did you get this?
I got this at a place called the Mega Mall. And guess who had their eye on this and wanted this, but she can't have it now.
Let me guess, Mrs. Enosh?
No, none other than Wonder Meg herself.
Oh,
you sniped it from Wonder Meg. Oh,
I
no.
sure did. Yep, at the Mega Mall. I found out that Wonder Meg lives about 40 minutes away from me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I'm totally DMing her a picture of that, by the way.
She's already seen it. She was already on my channel talking about it.
Oh, okay. That you got it.
Wow.
Yeah, we talked about this. Her and I chatted back and forth because she posted a picture of one of my favorite comic book stores. That's how we figured it out on Instagram. And I was like, wait a second, you're at whatchamacallit? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's one of my favorite comic book stores. She's like, wait a second, where do you live? And I told her, and she's like, get out of here. She's like, that's awesome. And so we started like talking back and forth. So this is one of the places that Tiffany and I go to look for collectibles and stuff. It's this place called the Mega Mall, and she goes there as well. And so this place is awesome. And I saw this a couple months ago, and this is fantastic. But let me show you what the best part of this. This is cool in itself that it's an awesome Gene Hackman replica, all that stuff, and it's got Lex Luthor hijacks missiles, and I'm playing it, whatever. But this part comes out right here, just kind of like the subway station, right? It comes out like that. But check this out.
Can we see what's in the box, Mr.
Yes,
Luthor?
yes. So you open the box.
Are we going to Addis Ababa, Mr. Luthor?
So check this out. So in here, you got all these like accessory pieces, which you got like different hair and different hands and stuff like that. Plus it's got an actual like hold on a second.
Holy shit.
It's got a stand, you know.
Yeah.
This is what I like to call the Enosh hair. Right there, the curly hair there. So it's got some cool hair and stuff, but this is the best part of it. And I didn't see this until I took this out because I almost didn't see this because I almost didn't take this apart. The best accessory that this whole thing comes with is this right here.
Otisburg.
It's a small place, Mr. Luthor. It's just a teeny tiny little place. I love it. Tessmacher Peaks up there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Miss Tessmacher has
Marina
her
del
own
Lex,
place.
Lutherville,
Otisburg.
Lex Springs, Lexington. Yeah. Costa del Lex, right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
it's like one of the best. But it was funny. It was funny because I was showing it, and I showed it to Wonder Man because I was like, check out what I just picked up there because she made a post.
This was
that she was there.
majestic.
Yeah, she made it.
Enosh, you should do a second channel where ASMR just talking about toys really quietly because I was like, wow, this is amazing. I was getting sleepy.
This is,
and I was like,
this
wow,
is Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor was a character in Superman the movie as well as other Superman properties.
It's not the same.
Contents from
you
the
got
inside.
it's a freaking toy, man.
Are you kidding? That's ASMR for nerds. Would you rather watch Enosh than some hot chick whispering in your ear? I would.
No, because I have a wife.
Well, ask Sci-Fi. Hey, Sci-Fi.
Like, I imagine most of
that was a pretty cool effect.
Okay, so you know what? So it appears that I finally
gotta go to work.
It appears that I finally buried the hatchet with Syl, but apparently Sci-Fi Dragon just doesn't like me. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. Everything is not.
No, Sci-Fi likes you.
He's like, is the rest of the stream just going to be Enosh showing off more of his toys?
Oh,
no, we could talk about Godzilla, I guess, for an hour.
Do you have
let's be fair.
burn.
Godzilla toys?
If I had Godzilla toys, you'd be just fine with it.
Yeah, do you have them?
No, I don't have any Godzilla toys.
What?
Ooh, shots fired.
Now you're on
Enosh.
his list. You're on his list.
Now
maybe
somebody just
needs to
send me some Godzilla toys and give me a reason to like them.
Oh!
I used to have those Taco Bell plushies.
I'm disappointed, Enosh. I thought you had everything.
You know, I probably got something Godzilla somewhere. I mean, I just picked this guy up.
Oh, heck yeah.
No, he just has the cool stuff. And let's be candid. Godzilla's not that cool.
Godzilla.
Yeah, that's true. Godzilla kind of sucks, but you know.
Oh, I mean, for heaven's sakes, he's just a guy. He's just a guy in a rubber suit. You know, like kind of like Doomcock.
There's some awesome Godzilla toys. You don't know.
On Wednesday nights, he wears a rubber suit. And he gets spanked.
Have you seen this Batman? The Grim Knight.
Actually, I just saw that the other day when we were at Walmart. I almost got that.
No, there's that, and then this hunk of plastic right here, man.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my gosh, it's so freaking heavy too. I mean, it's like I can barely.
I want to see that video if you have a Godzilla toy collection.
Dude, it's YouTube's. You can do anything you want to do, man. That's what I'm saying. Anything. You start off doing one thing. Well, yeah, you know. After dark, you know.
After dark.
This is the one. This is the cool one.
Ryan's jealous. Yeah. Ryan's jealous.
Nice.
I got that.
Very
one.
Nice.
I just got that one a couple weeks ago.
Very nice, Ryan. Very cool.
Hey, Ryan. So,
Crash?
We don't care about your Crash A timer, Max.
It's about time. Timer. That's gonna be worth something one day.
I just bought a second one of that, Ryan, because I'm doing a custom. I took the head off.
Oh, you decapitated him.
Yeah, because I'm actually using the head. I've got another, the Unchained Superman Unchained in the battle armor. So I took the head off of this and I'm putting it on that one, and then he's gonna hold the helmet like he's holding the helmet, and then I'm getting another head for this that I'm gonna do a custom of.
You're doing your own custom head?
Maybe. I'm looking it up. I'm trying to find, figure out some different stuff.
Interesting. What are you gonna?
Brian gets mesmerized by Enosh's toys too. He's like,
I'm blown away. That's what I'm saying.
I was over on Dawson's stream Monday night and everything. I was showing off some of my collection. It was a lot of fun.
No, it was on his birthday stream. I got to see all the Star Trek toys he had in the living room. It was like, oh my goodness.
I know, right?
Matt and Nerdalot, do you have anything to add to this toy collection stuff?
No.
Yeah, no.
Simple.
No, they're too.
Hey, Nerdalot, do you collect any?
No, I collect
anymore?
I collect like Blu-rays and stuff. I buy Blu-rays.
Yeah, me too.
So that's what I get.
Then that's
Look what I have back. I have.
I gave all my toys to my kids.
Oh, and
that's
Enoch
a good
kept his
dad
from his kids. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
That's a
man.
cool setting.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Enoch. You probably get your kids as many toys as you do.
You know what? My kids got like way too many toys. Like my kids are definitely not hurting for toys. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, but I mean, when your dad is this much into toys, I mean, like, you know, like when my 18-year-old, when he turned 16, he asked Tiffany, he said, you know, Mom, like, is there a time where I'm not gonna be able to get toys anymore for my birthday now that I'm getting older? And she looked at him, and I think I was like 40 at the time. She's like, have you seen your dad? Like, he literally just like, it was like my birthday, and she's like, he just got a Rancor for his birthday.
This is the first time I heard this ever, phobic. Matt's the only adult here.
No, toys. I'm not like that. I don't get the same joy out of that. But like, if I come across like, let's say, a copy of you know, like what was it? Like a few months ago, I was at FYE For Your Entertainment, which I hate that store.
Yeah.
But I'm looking through their used Blu-rays, and I came across a $6 copy of Snakes on the Plane.
Ooh.
Right. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I bought that, took it home with me, and I watched it. Like, I love Snakes on a Plane.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I love that movie. You know? So, like, that's the kind of stuff I like. If I can find an odd, obscure Blu-ray or something that I don't have, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot does rule. One steelbook I couldn't get, and I almost pulled the trigger on, and I didn't, and I regret it. It was Man from U.N.C.L.E. steelbook with Henry Cavill.
That's an underrated movie.
Yeah, and it's a good movie. Rarely rare. Now it's like
I like that movie. Enoch, did you hear? I like something.
I'm sorry. Did the world end and I wasn't aware?
It might. We have to get through the election.
Is this limbo? Is
YouTube?
Well, hey, maybe
yes,
Ryan,
YouTube.
maybe you can agree with me on this one.
Well, hell is like where Ryan's hell is where he likes everything.
No, honestly,
because then he's absolutely miserable. He's miserable because he likes everything. He's like, I like that, and I like that, and wait a second, I like that too.
I love that. Enosh is like, no, it cannot be.
Geeks Cosmics is jealous of your
Rodimus.
RK.
And you got Voltron there. Yeah, Hot Rod.
All right, where are we going? What are we doing here? This is like an hour and 30 minutes. I appreciate everyone coming on.
Everybody's showing off their toys. Brian's got his. Hey,
Next Generation DVD movie set. Yeah, that's right. These are all the Robert Burnett edited document or behind the scenes features.
I don't have anything to show. I have a bunch. I got my 300 steelbooks for that giveaway. I don't know when to do it.
Yeah.
You know.
It's got one of those weird little holograms on the front.
Oh no, I did get
there you go, Ambassador. Brothers in Prime.
Yes.
The views are going up. Damn it.
All those holograms.
Heck yeah, man.
What's that floating?
Those are Bruce exclusives. Those are Bruce exclusives. Oh, that right there?
Yeah, is that the dice from
the dice,
Millennium
man?
Falcon?
That's the dice from the Millennium Falcon. Yep, those are Bruce exclusives up there, all these holograms.
Yeah. Those are great.
Yeah, they're awesome. I love those. There's back here in the corner, it's Max's favorite action figure of mine back there.
The penis. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Anthony Bangles.
Yeah.
You mean anal Daniels? Because he's an anal butt wipe.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately,
Masters of the Universe. I remember those.
Got a little bit of everything. You got to diversify. You know, you got to diversify. Heck yeah.
Unfortunately, my prime is not.
So yeah.
Oh, did Max leave?
Max left. It's our stream now.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Left.
Matt,
I guess either that or Scott Fowler is coming.
I'm back. I thought you guys do better. My show does better when Enosh does his voice, which is good. Thanks, everyone.
Unfortunately, my prime is not complete. He's missing a hand. I'm missing the rockets, and I'm missing the little hose thingy for the cart. But other than that, it's.
I'm sure they have that. You can purchase that.
Yeah,
you can find all that on eBay, man.
Yeah, I know, and I'm going to eventually. Christmas is coming up.
Oh yeah, I kind of wanted to do maybe a possible collab with you guys, like just a video series of gifts during this time, like some cool hidden gem gifts you could get for people that actually are available. Like my SKU is video games because people aren't going to be able to get the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Cool stuff you could get for a gamer this holiday.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Or it's if you're interested. No one seems to be interested. Okay.
Max,
is that unknowner?
Nicotina.
Unknown WR? What's that stand?
Max, did you not hear me just say I would be down for that?
Come check out the Poindexter Lounge.
No, I appreciate
that'd be really cool,
Master.
dude. Yeah, for Christmas time.
Yeah, you appreciate, but then you'll never follow through.
No,
what's up, Nicotina?
Oh, are you throwing heat? You throwing heat, man?
Just a little.
Okay.
Just a little.
Yeah.
You're probably I'm gonna try to do it. Mine's gonna be video game focused, and I like tag. You remember old school YouTuber used to tag people? Hey, you do a video on this, or if no one cares, that's fine.
I kind of feel like old school YouTube needs to make a comeback.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like video responses need to make a comeback.
Do it yourself,
right?
Now it's just like
that was great.
Yeah, they got rid of that. They got rid of that 7 years ago.
It kept people honest.
God, no.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as it could be on here, that did like video response to your bullshit.
There's always been. I mean, there's always been scumbags and grifters on this platform 100%, but it's like
thanks, Enosh.
But now it just feels like everything is kind of just everywhere. It's like it's just so wild. I don't know. I'm just exhausted from it all.
What? The track? How do you know? They because they're toy collectors? Do you think there's a connection there? Chris Hansen? I don't know. What are you talking about?
So what would you consider, Matt, to be old school YouTube?
I don't know. I mean, I've been around this platform since 2006. So for 14 years now, making content on this stuff since 2012, but I dabbled here and there before then. And it just felt like it was a simpler time. And it's not the money.
Okay,
I don't care about the money. People always like to go, but before everyone was in it for money. No. I learned about YouTube when I was in film school. So it's for me, it's always been a business thing. But I think it used to be a lot easier for YouTubers to connect with one another.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot easier. It just felt easier. It just felt easier. I don't know. Maybe it's just it was smaller back then. I mean,
yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it definitely was. When I started YouTube, it wasn't a thing. I uploaded it to put my videos up and collab with people on a project. We were actually working on something. It had nothing to do with sharing it. Because I wasn't going to use this platform.
Thank you, by the way, Max. Thank you, man. You're awesome.
Oh yeah, I want to get Tommy Talarico on your channel.
Yeah, man.
Eventually.
Do you still like him?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I threw in a little heat. We talked on Twitter behind the scenes, always addressing the haters it's at a certain point it isn't worth it anymore.
Yeah,
and they're just they are actually constantly making stuff memes about him and his console.
Yeah.
So that I could see why you'd be frustrated if you're trying to create something and you just deal with that.
Now, Matt, I'm interested though because I think from at least my standpoint, I mean the last 4 or 5 months have been to me probably the most connective that I've ever been with anybody else on YouTube. You know what I mean? Especially other creators. I mean, the fact that I'm sitting here with you guys right now. I mean, Max found me, and then all of a sudden I became friends with Max, and all of a sudden I'm friends with everybody. You know, like I'm friends with all you guys. You guys are on my channel. I'm on your channels. You know, like we're constantly collaborating, dude. Wasn't nobody doing that. You would reach out to a content creator before, and they acted like you were the plague because they didn't want you to have anything to do with their channel because it's their channel, and God forbid you come on their channel and do anything like. You know what I mean? Like they were almost.
Yeah, you can't take my subscribers
unless you were some big guy.
You had to be bigger than them.
Yeah, you know, like you had to be. There had to be something in it for them, and they had to be able to, you know, cross collab like that, where you were doing some big, you know, thing, and it like, you know, it's this really cool thing where it's like we have guys streaming with all of us who don't even have channels.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But they get on StreamYard with us. And they're good on you know, I think of like my friend Tony who comes over from my channel. Like the guy doesn't even have a channel. He's not putting out content, but he comes on and he's funny and people like him. And he's been on Nicotina. He's been, you know, everywhere. You know, it's like
Teddy does have a channel, but he does like toy stuff, animations. But he's funny. He's very likable. I keep telling Mish needs to do this type of content too.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with like Zod Rider.
Yeah,
Still didn't have a friggin' channel until, you know, this summer. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them, a lot of people.
Well, I think this might sound. I don't want this to sound like not like. I don't know. I've been at this.
Oh, here comes the elitist talk.
No. That's the thing. I don't want to sound like that. It's like for new people, people coming into it, right? That's awesome. Like you guys are getting into it at a time when it's like it is. As Enosh says, I agree. It's a bit more open right now. I think COVID kind of got people talking a bit more. People looking for things to watch and whatnot. But the truth of the matter is, like, when you do it for as long as I have, and it's like you get tired a lot faster. You know, like I get tired a lot faster. And then there's things I want to do that, given where we are right now, I'm simply not able to do. And then that sucks because, like, you know, that ends up, you know, things I did for fun, I'm not able to still do because it just is not available.
Well, I think too there's and you and I actually, Matt, have talked about this. I get it from a couple of perspectives because I get it if you were around during the time where people were making a whole lot more money at it, when things were just different like that, and you were at that point, and now you're at this point where things have changed and things aren't as lucrative, and you're chasing that, trying to do that because that was part of your income. That was something that you relied on. That was something, you know, and I know that there are many creators who are in those positions. Man, I think about all the people just this year who got like hit so hard by the stupid, you know, kid thing, you know, with, what was it called?
Yeah. Kappa.
I mean, with Kappa, you know, this time last year, we got hit with that beautiful, you know, information where, you know, all of us who were doing anything about entertainment at all, you know, if we even mentioned Star Wars, we were all worried that we were going to all get demonetized or something like that because we just talked about superheroes or Star Wars or whatever. We were all going to have to say that we were for kids, and then nobody was going to be able to find our videos. Nobody was going to be able to comment on our videos if we talked about this kind of content because kids could be into it, you know? So I know, man, there's people who had big channels that were for kids that have been hit, you know? So I get all that. But I think the other thing is like for people who like, this is something that they do for fun, that like, they're not necessarily relying on it for income. If they can make a couple of bucks, great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I know there's some people who are like, I would never do that. Like, look, man, I say, look, if you can make a couple bucks doing anything that you love, do it. You know, sell some t-shirts. You know, it's great if you have a Patreon. If you have a Patreon, look, because here's the thing, you're only going to get anything from the people who really care about what you're doing and are passionate about it and want to support it anyways. You know what I mean? So like, don't go out begging for it. I mean, like, we all make fun of the guys who are out there begging and, you know, and doing all that stuff, but you don't have to do that. Just people will acknowledge that they like what you do. And if they do that, you know, don't feel any shame in that, you know, but, you know, I get it. It's like, if that was your main thing, and you needed that. Like you're obviously going to be chasing that for a long time.
Well, it's not only that too. It's like, so for example, I logged into the Creator Studio today, and like YouTube's like, oh, you made X amount of dollars this month, which is like for last month, which is like way lower than usual. And they're like, oh, we noticed your earnings are down because your videos reached fewer people.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, fuck you. You're the reason why my videos are reaching fewer people.
Did you realize that only a certain amount watched your video last month?
Yeah.
Enjoy your check.
Yeah. Like it's not, here's the thing too. It's not even like I need like a lot of money like daily to survive, right? It's really not much, but it's not even really that. It's just, it's that like everything. If it, look at like what Doomcock does. It sucks the joy out of all of it.
Yeah.
It just sucks the joy out of all of it, because all he has to do is get out there and
succeed on his platform
and lie. Yeah. They lie about it and they get rewarded. And that just, it's like, and then
I get that, man. But I'm going to say this. And it's kind of goes back to like my guitar friends. Okay. Because I get what you're saying, because I look at a Doomcock and I look at, like somebody like, I guess who shall not be named on this channel. But look, when I made the couple of videos that I made about those people, right? I saw a huge uptake in my viewership, and you know what? Yeah, I saw more money coming in, and I could have continued down that thing. Okay. No matter who was calling for us to, for us to say no to the haters or whatever. That's not why I did it. I just stopped doing it because it was dragging me down.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't want to spend every week trying to get into arguments with people and argue back and forth, no matter if it's going to get a few thousand subscribers. But those people, they're addicted to that.
Oh, yeah. It's like, what is the drama for the day?
The drama feeds them. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Back when I first started playing guitar, I sucked. Okay. I'd been playing guitar for 2 years, and I started this band, and I sucked. I played rhythm guitar because I never set out to be some great guitar player. I set out at first to play guitar, write some songs, and sing. That's what I did. But I had buddies who were in my band with me who were all like into guitar virtuosos, right? So they loved Yngwie Malmsteen, and they loved like Joe Satriani and stuff like that. And I like Satriani and Steve Vai, but I hated and I still hate Yngwie Malmsteen. Now, ironically, this week, Eddie Van Halen passed away. And I loved Eddie Van Halen, not just because he was such a great guitar player, because he wrote great songs. He understood music of the common people. He could do amazing things, yet he could also do stuff that was like a 2-chord song. Look at Ain't Talking About Love. It's literally like a freaking 2-chord song throughout the whole thing. And it's great. And so, but like, that's when somebody really gets it, where they can make something great out of something minimal. And I would talk to my buddies, and they would sit there and watch like these videos of Yngwie, and they would go like, Yngwie's just, playing like 1,000,000 miles per second. It's just every song is just, and look, I love it. I love the fact that there are people that talented. But my buddies would say stuff like this. Doesn't it just make you want to quit playing guitar? Doesn't it just make you realize how much you suck, and like you just don't want to do it anymore when you realize there are people who are that good? And I would go, no. Why? Why would I want to quit doing what I do? And they're like, yeah, but we can't play that good. You can't play that good. I wasn't even a lead guitar player at the time. I couldn't play a lead to save my life. I barely knew a blues pentatonic scale. And they would say those things, and I've never understood that. And so like when I see people like Doomcock and the other people like getting all these, cash apps, and they, like you said, getting rewarded. Look, that's their reward. That's their reward, is people who are they have to trick and they have to fool, and that says more about them and who they are as people. When somebody gives to my channel, look, when I get excited about when somebody gives a super chat, or somebody like becomes a Patreon supporter, you're going to get a genuine response from me, because I don't expect anybody to give anything to my channel. And I'm truly thankful that somebody likes the channel enough to support it and say, hey, we back you and we believe in what you're doing, and we're going to help you a little bit with what we've got. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get just as excited about the $1, super chat or whatever, couple dollars super chat, as I do about the $10, $20, $50, the one, now the one time we got $100, like I was a little shocked, but it was like, holy crap. Right. But the thing is, it's like everybody's the same of the same importance. So I understand what you're saying, because you look at those things and you go, man, that sucks that those people are being rewarded for putting out garbage and they're just making stuff up. But you know what? Here's the thing. That's easy to do. Yeah, if you lie to people and you give them what you think that they want, sometimes people like that are going to get rewarded. But in the end, who are they as people? They're all miserable. They're all miserable human beings and not worth the time that we spend actually probably, giving them that kind of attention. And I relate it back to those guitar players because it's like, man, I'm going to keep doing what I do. Max needs to keep doing what Max does, and if Max gets some supporters, that's awesome. And I know that Max would appreciate that, and I don't know how Max is set up, to do that. But like, if you guys watch Max and you love Max, support Max, if you watch Zeberfett and you like Zeberfett and you like the fact his bad takes on everything and the fact that he doesn't
then
like
you can
anything.
join me and I will have special guest Enosh on the channel.
There you go. That's right. You can love that. You know what I'm saying? If you love Ambassador, support Ambassador. If you love Matt Jarbo, go support Matt Jarbo. Brian's got a channel. I don't know how everybody's set up with their channel, but I'm just saying, if you like people, just support them, right? Whether it's watching their channels. Look, this is what I always said. Whether it's watching their channels, making sure you're subscribed, making sure that you got those notifications on so that you know when they go live and do videos like this, making sure that look, if you got a couple bucks and you have the ability to do it, hey, you know what? Be generous. Throw something their way because people are making content and entertaining, people. And that's the thing. YouTube is a form of entertainment. So I look at those guys. Those guys have their reward. Those guys have their thing and they feel like they're getting a pat on the back, whatever for them. But I know this. I know that I don't have to fool anybody. I don't have to coerce anybody, and I don't have to hide everything behind a paywall to make people feel that they have to give to me to get any kind of to get anything out of me. You know what I mean? They're going to get just as good of a show if they come to my channel as if they give something. And I'm just thankful for whatever anybody ever gives. But if all you ever do is watch, awesome. I'm glad you're there. And I know that other people here feel the same way, but that's how that's how it is on YouTube. And it's just, it's different when you're a creator. And I know there's people who watch YouTube and they don't understand all the ins and outs and it's frustrating. And you're sitting there looking at it going, well, dang, what did I do? Right? Like when all of a sudden you make a video and you get like 20 likes and you get one unlike and you're like, or thumbs down and you're like, the heck did I do? Like,
I always get dislikes.
You know what I mean? But the thing is like, trust me, as a creator, I know, like, we all know what that is like. But a lot of times people who just watch YouTube, they don't understand what it's like as a creator to work hard on something, put it together, like try to be creative with something, put it out there and then watch it fail and then watch other things that like nobody's putting any thought into. It's mindless, numb brained crap and people are supporting it, So, just
thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well,
these are good people. That's why I stream with these people. That's why I've stuck with these people, because I think that all these people are good people. And I love being a part of this group and I love sharing with you guys.
We appreciate you too, Enosh. Appreciate the lounge.
Oh yeah,
go ahead.
The lounge was fun.
Try.
I'll say this. I will be celebrating 1 year on YouTube next month.
Oh, that's great.
And I did a stream back in August, and I said some things that some people didn't particularly care for. And several of them have pretty much shadow banned me. They don't talk to me. They don't stream. Nothing. And you know what? I did a follow up to that stream. I said, look, some of the things I said in that stream were misconstrued, or maybe I didn't clarify them. And I said, look, you ever decide to walk back through the door, my door will always be open. But I will say this: I wish I had met Max a year ago. I wish I had met Enosh and even Matt a year ago. Yes, Matt Jarbo. The people, so many people have told me, avoid Matt Jarbo. He's the devil. He's Satan.
I've heard
Guess
that.
what? Guess
well,
what?
I mean, everyone needs a hobby.
Matt, let me get this out.
Okay.
Please.
Matt, come on now. Calm yourself.
He is being calm. Ryan, you chill too.
Oh, hey.
Oh, he's throwing the heat.
I'm not throwing heat. I'm just trying to express myself here.
Yes.
I know y'all are trying to be goofy and chill, and that's all well and good. I heard, I don't know how many people, stay away from Matt Jarbo. He's poison. No. Matt Jarbo is a man who made a mistake.
I don't know about. Well, yeah.
Max.
No, I'm just kidding. Good job. Sorry.
A man that made a mistake. Guess what? Every person, man and woman alike, that is on YouTube has made a mistake in their life.
Yeah.
And made a
especially
mistake with their channel. He made a mistake. Does that mean he should be chastised for the rest of his life on YouTube? No.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Phobic. Thank you too.
And look, Matt is very supportive of everybody. Look, I used to watch Matt Jarbo. I used to watch Matt's channel, and I've shared this with him several times. Like I've watched. Oh no!
Hey!
I've watched Matt. I've watched Matt for a long time.
Now I am
now.
leaving. I'm mad at Nicotina. I'm mad at
why.
Last
Anyway.
time he twisted my arm and he made me show him under the mask, and he knows now.
No, I agree. I agree.
Wait,
what?
never mind.
What? Anyways, I agree. I agree with what
He made
Ambassador
you show
said.
you
Just because, look, Matt has been very supportive. Every time I ever talk to Matt, Matt's got some awesome information that he tries to share of trying to navigate being a YouTube creator. And, you know, even like I've spent how many nights, Matt, have we spent like up till like 6 a.m. my time? Just like,
we've been up late chit-chatting and stuff.
You know, chit-chat and stuff. And so I appreciate Matt. And so like when I've had people come on my channel and they're like, oh yeah, but you're hanging out with this guy or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? No, Matt's a good guy. I feel like I know Matt's heart. I've gotten to know Matt, and I'll just say this to Phobic. You know, Phobic, I don't know if you're joking or like you know what your thing is, but like when I say to support the people that you watch or whatever, there's many ways to do that, and I don't think any of us would ask anybody who needs to do something that's not going to support their own family. Nobody on this panel, nobody that I know that I stream with would ever. I've heard even it may be disingenuous, I don't know, but I've even heard the people that we've talked about before say, oh, that's not, for people who can't give. The thing is it's all entertainment, right? Everybody here is busting their butt. They're spending hours every week in front of a camera trying to put shows together, trying to put panels together, trying to bring people together. Look what Nicotina did just a couple of months ago for Fandom, like organizing everybody together and getting everybody together for that, It's entertainment. If you go out and you pay to go see a movie, if you go out and you pay to go to dinner, if you go out and you pay for HBO Max, or you have no problem paying for any of that stuff.
Like a child.
I'm just saying. It's not a thing of like, if you're having a hard time supporting your family, then don't give anything, for God's sake. Right. Don't give anything. If you've given me anything and you're like, hey man, I'm really tight. Like I've had a couple people say like, I'm kind of tight this month, but I wish I could give to you. I'm like, no, like, why are you thinking about me? You need to think about yourself. Like if I ever knew that, I would give the money back. I would figure out a way to give it back to them, whatever. Nobody's expecting you to do that. But the thing is there are people who have the ability, they have extra funds. And I'm just saying, like, if you do, support these guys because these guys are putting out their heart and soul. And I just feel like it's this way. We've been all together for like a few months now. And I really
I bust my butt all the time sitting down. You know how much my ass hurts from sitting here? It's horrible.
I just feel like we're a great community. I just feel like we're a great community.
And then sometimes you get swamp ass and then you're just like wiping all over your seat. It's terrible. Phobic, you have no idea. And I don't like
Phobic, you don't know the struggle.
The struggle. My chair sucks. I have a tiny backrest. It's horrible. I have no armrest.
And if I might close out my point real quick.
Yeah.
Unknowner. My next stream will be on Wednesday night. I'm going to be talking about The Exorcist. It'll be part of my Wicked Wednesday series. If you want to come on that panel, you let me know and I will send you the link. But as I was saying, in a few weeks, I'm going to celebrate a year on YouTube. And this is an invite right here, right now. And Max, if I have to drag you kicking and screaming to the ambassadorial wing, I'm going to have you on for my 1-year anniversary stream, man. Because, Max, you are one of the few people from that whole mess that was going on back earlier this year that I want to have on because you have been insanely supportive. Brian, you too.
I can vouch for that. Yeah, he's good.
Enosh, Matt, Ryan, Nicotina, even though I've not really had a chance to work with you, I've seen your stuff and it's good. This is an open invitation. When I have my 1 year anniversary, we are going to celebrate me being on here for 1 year and building a community with these awesome guys and with whatever women want to come on as well. Because
we're open to women. Come women.
You know what I mean. Now cut it out.
That just sounded funny.
I know. Sorry, it wasn't meant to come out as funny, but
women want to come on as well.
There are no women.
But
that's a problem.
Bring on the women.
I wish I had met
women accepted.
I wish I had met you all a year ago because my experience on YouTube would have been so much better. I would have been mixed up with that bunch of toxic nutbags known as the fandom menace.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. There's Max trying to save his marriage. No, honey, there's no women. There's no women, honey.
No, that's only Brian in drag. It's only Brian in drag.
Oh yeah!
Apparently, according to Ryan,
got a little bit more interesting.
According to Ryan, I wear mascara. I got this wonderful message today from Ryan. I believe it was Ryan. I don't know. It could actually have been somebody from Warner Brothers calling me.
Could have been.
It sounded like Ryan, and it actually said Ryan on the message thing. But it could have been actually Warner Brothers saying that they liked my take on Sill's program today about the fact that I would wear eye makeup if I was Batman to fill in the spots, like every other Batman. And Ryan calls me and leaves me this message going on and on about how we heard that you wear makeup now. Is that the high scale stuff or is that the low scale stuff? Or like exactly what kind of makeup do you wear, sir?
I don't want to break it to you or anything, but Sill, he doesn't like you.
Oh, I know. He had me on for ratings.
He's like, yeah, he was like, man, you got how many subs? Yeah, oh hell yeah, I want you on my
bring on Enosh at 9 in the morning.
Have a coffee with Sill.
Coffee with Sill. Bring your subscribers.
I like coffee.
I realized I still got some coffee in this thing from when I started off this morning streaming with Sill. Jeez.
Oh my god, it was like you were like lit. You were just like you had a caffeine high.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Dishes, and you were just like
you were a 10. Yeah, it was like way worse than earlier.
Hey, Enosh, Max has told you to end the show whenever we're done.
What's that?
Max said everything whenever we're done for Enosh to end the show. Max is going to bed. He is taking his happy.
So, Nicotina, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on YouTube,
right below Ryan.
There goes Matt.
Matt's gone. He's like, oh,
Matt's gone.
Matt's
like,
So, you guys, I wanted to have a deep discussion about Star Trek. Ryan, I hope you don't mind.
Alrighty. Well,
he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave.
The funny thing is, if he can't come back in because Max isn't here to let him back in.
That's right.
So
he's screwed.
So
this show looks totally different without Max here or any of those guys here. It looks like the Nicotina show. Like
it does a little bit.
Except I've never streamed with Nicotina.
I know this is the first time. I was actually going to jump on with you guys when you were doing your Raised by Wolves watch party, but I couldn't. I was like doing all kinds of projects, so
that was actually me and Dawson, Nicotina.
Yeah, I know.
Enosh wasn't there. Enosh isn't cool enough to stream with me and Dawson when we talk about Raised by Wolves.
I know. It's a great show. It's a really good show.
It is. It is such a good show.
Ryan doesn't want to watch it because he doesn't think the topic appeals to him. But I told him that it's really good.
I can be not interested in something.
You can.
Yeah. I mean,
Logan.
Ryan, in all fairness, Ryan, you do need something new to hate.
Yeah, you really do, Ryan.
I'm too busy loving the content that I'm watching.
Like that you're washing or watching?
Both. I love it when I wash.
Wars.
Ryan, let me ask you what
content are you watching?
Stargirl.
Oh, okay.
You know, hey, if you want to know how I feel about Stargirl, go watch my Stargirl reviews.
His Stargirl reviews are extremely good, people. They really are.
Hey, my son makes them better. So
actually, this is something I just wrapped up this past week with another channel and everything. He knew very little. Well, Enosh was actually there for the first installment. He was being a bit of a pest. The Star Wars lore series I was doing with that channel, Mountains of Elysium.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because you were filling Mountain of Elysium's head full of lies.
No, I was filling him with facts.
No, you weren't. You were giving your own take and opinions on Star Wars.
I wasn't.
He was asking you legitimate questions about what
and
does
I
this or that mean, and you were going way out of your way across the galaxy to bring him because he was asking
exactly how far
canon. He was asking you about canon. Look, in all fairness, look, I'm not saying I disagree with all
canon. That
I'm not saying I disagree with all your takes. I'm not saying I disagree with all your takes.
That question. How far away is the galaxy? Far away.
Would you like to watch the video? Let's watch the video. It's Fat Me. No.
Anyway,
I'm not saying I disagree with all your takes. Far away. I'm not saying I disagree with all your takes, Ambassador. But I will say, like, he was legitimately. The reason why I was giving you a hard time was because he was legitimately, I thought, asking you for like canon, like in canon answers, and you were giving him Legends material, which is fine because I love Legends.
Well, we did a whole stream, but here's the thing: what we finished up with was Legends or EU. But it actually got me thinking about a really cool idea because you all know DC better than me. I'm more of a Marvel guy. And I think something that would be cool is, and Enosh went off camera. Of course he would. We do like maybe 1 or 2 streams and you all teach me about DC canon. Like Enosh takes Superman, Ryan takes something else, Nicotina takes something else. Brian, I don't know how good you know DC.
That's not Brian's thing, though. Brian's saying he's all about Star Trek. I mean, that's
well, here's the thing. Right now, here's the thing, though. Brian knows Star Trek. I don't know Star Trek that well, so maybe he could teach me. But you could teach me about Star Trek. You could teach me about Star Trek.
I know Star Trek.
Oh, you do, Nicotina?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love Star Trek.
You think we're one-trick ponies over here, man?
Did you just say Star Trek? DC for life?
Is that
Star Trek?
You're saying Star Trek?
But that's my point. You could teach me, and by so doing, we could teach others. Because
so you have a shirt that says the letter A. Got it.
That will give you the impression that I like comic book characters.
Ryan, your nerd card is revoked. Ambassadorial.
Is that Aquaman shirt? What is that?
No, it's your mama's shirt.
Captain Kirk.
Look at that.
Captain Kirk.
Did Bruce Jenner make you that?
Yes.
No, your mama did.
There's Aquaman.
There's Aquaman.
Aquaman. Get that crap out of here.
That's Spider-Man. Black Sabbath did Iron Man.
Wait, so is Bruce's last name really Jenner? Or is that just Crash 4 Rocks? Nick saying he loves Star Trek came off very unconfident. Oh, whatever, Jesse.
Well, that's because you called it Star Trek.
No.
Star Trek.
All joking. But all joking aside, I think that would be a cool series of videos to do and everything. It would obviously give us a chance because I haven't had a chance to work with you, Nicotina. I really haven't had a chance to work with you, Zeever. And
we call him the Zeev. All right.
Okay, the Zeev. Okay, the Zeev.
Or the felt for sure.
Hey, to answer Jesse Allen's question, he asked Jesse Allen asked, did you enjoy the Star Wars dancing at Disney World? So when we went down there, we only went for one day. We went to Hollywood Studios.
We
didn't do all of Disney. We didn't do all of Disney.
We didn't do Disney?
No, we did all of Universal.
I did Disney. I did it up and down, left and right, upside down. I was there for 2 days. We did everything.
No, we did Universal one day and did all of Universal. And then the next day we just went to Hollywood Studios, did all of Hollywood Studios, and and Galaxy's Edge.
Well, you did it all.
The Star Wars stuff, I guess. But I guess they got Star Wars. I don't know. We didn't see any dancing though. They didn't have any dancing where I was.
You didn't get the Good Morning guard doing
either. Like, because I was at Galaxy's Edge for almost like half the day, and I never saw any.
Oh, you went to the Galaxy's Edge thing?
Yeah. Remember,
was that fun at all?
Yeah, it was badass.
Okay, because I mean, everything that I've seen is just people walking around and shopping, other than the Millennium Falcon thing.
Well, that's Disneyland, isn't it? Like people walking around shopping.
I have my lightsaber here, but the batteries are dead. Enosh, you believe that? Hold on.
Thank you, Phobic, to kill your insomnia.
All right, so Brian, where can they find you?
Usually I come over here and hang out for a little while, smile at the camera, point, wave like a fan of white, snowed up.
That's how you know you got a Galaxy's Edge.
What in the world is that?
So this is what you
get. It looks like a golf club.
Hey, Nicotina, when I came back,
that's right.
Nicotina.
You just knocked the crap out of Palpatine.
He's not Palpatine.
Hey, Nicotina.
The yodeling or the child.
Nicotina, when we came back, from Galaxy's Edge, I had both mine and my wife's lightsaber in our bag like that, like banded together, and I took it onto the plane with me. And it was so funny because the pilots of the plane when we got off thought that I was into kendo, and they're like, "Ooh, what martial arts are you into?" And I'm like,
Jedi.
It'd been cool to give him a form, a Jato form.
Nice.
And this is my Darth Vader inspiration. Huge. That's how big they are.
It's too fat around.
That's what she said.
So I mean, the girth on your hilt.
Have you seen what's in this?
Jeez, God, yours is way fat too. Oh my God.
Have you seen what's in this?
Man, no, Brian's. Did you get yours from there?
No, this is a Black Series.
Yeah, it doesn't look as big as theirs.
Listen. First of all, I've got 14 lightsabers now.
Like this. This is what's up. Nice.
Is that the Fallen Order one?
Yeah, it is a Fallen Order one.
That's awesome.
I got 14 lightsabers. I just got the Darth Revan lightsaber.
Dude, that Revan one is so cool.
Is that?
Yeah, I saw you had a video.
But look, look. But this is why these are different, though. Is because you got the crystal inside there, and it actually lights up.
That's called a hybrid.
Yeah, but they just have so much plastic. It should be.
It's not plastic.
It's not plastic.
No, this is metal, dude. Yeah. This is metal.
Metal?
Yeah.
Damn, that's. I'm sorry. This is way.
Jesse Allen, nice.
It's just too big, too wide around the diameter.
Well, probably with your tiny little hands, yeah.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, if you look at anybody's Graflex or any of the actual props,
holding a toy,
they're not that fat.
Look.
This is
a toy.
You bought yours at KB Toy Store.
This isn't a toy, baby. This is a Saber Forge.
Yeah, those are actually dueling sabers. You can fight with those.
Yes,
I can fight with this one, but it'll break really fast.
Yeah. It says on the sticker on the side, "Do not use."
I know.
Yeah, we got about 3 of them. They're pretty fun to fight with.
There's only one saber I really want to get. Or anything I want to get a replica of it, or maybe if I can get it in an Ultra Saber version. Palpatine's from Revenge of the Sith. That was
I agree with Rel. Are those lightsabers or flashlights?
I knew someone was going to go there and say it. Dang you, Rel.
You know what? It's fine, Nicotina. We just know something that he doesn't know, and so he's just ignorant of the fact. He's just ignorant of the fact of how cool this is.
Enjoy.
We will
enjoy your Disney sabers.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was awesome.
Get that Mickey Mouse thing out of here.
Rise of the Resistance was an amazing ride. So was flying the Falcon. So was just being there. So was just being in that environment.
Other than
that's
not
the only 2 things. Ryan, that's not the only 2 things.
Well, other than those 2 attractions, what else?
Look, listen, it's the first year that it freaking opened, and there's already 2 rides there.
Only 2.
There's multiple versions of those rides.
Star Tours.
No, there's multiple versions of the
of the Smuggler's Run ride, and you can do it.
Right.
Each time you do it,
Just
you can
like
play. You can
Star
different
Tours.
characters. No, not
Yeah,
just
but
like
that's
Star
only one.
Tours. You literally sit there. When you get on the Millennium Falcon, you have 4 stations. You can either fly it, you can be the co-pilot, and you have to do things. Even if you're an engineer and you're in the back, you're totally immersed in there. You have to flip switches. You have to do things to keep the ship going. It's totally interactive. You have to pilot the thing.
Yeah, the 2 pilots
So
are.
what if somebody comes in the park and they're the only ones there, and there's nobody there for the other 3 positions? You just can't do shit in the Falcon.
The
That
odds
doesn't happen.
is ridiculous, and it would never happen.
It could happen.
No, it can't because
Yeah.
because my wife and I, Tiffany and I, actually, because we wanted to pilot it the second time, what they do is they put you to the side, they grab somebody else, and they fill up the spots because it's a rotating thing. There's actually 4 of those cockpits that go around in a circle at all times, and that's what they do. They load it up, you go in, you're in the motion ride, and then another comes out because you have to walk down the hallway of the Falcon. You're literally in
COVID safe.
You're in the hold of the Falcon. You sit there at the at the Dejeric table. You're right in there with the whole thing. It's an experience. That's what people don't understand about Galaxy's Edge. It's not like ooh, I went to Toy Story Land and there's a roller coaster that's Toy Story themed. It's a Star Wars roller coaster. Yay! That's not what Galaxy's Edge is. Galaxy's Edge is not. Hey, there's bumper cars and they look like Star Wars. No, that's all outside of Galaxy's Edge. Outside of Galaxy's Edge is Star Tours, where it's a motion ride where you get in and you sit with a bunch of other people and you're just part of it. You know, and the ride happens to you. You don't do anything with the ride. It's not immersive. It's just that. Outside of Galaxy's Edge is where you get to meet Darth Vader and Chewbacca, and you get to see all the cool Star Wars stuff, and you can watch Star Wars stuff happen. Once you go through the tunnel that goes into Galaxy's Edge, you are on another planet. You don't hear the roller coasters and the screams of everybody around. Everything is literally themed that way. The people that you interact with, you can't even buy stuff with cash. Everything is credits. So you go to buy a pop and it's $6 and you go, is that $6? And they go, that's 6 credits. Like everybody is an actor. Everybody is putting you in that experience. You know, I tried to talk to a guy because I talked to a guy when we were waiting to talk to Darth Vader. And I asked him, I said, hey, are you a big Star Wars fan or do you just work here? And he's like, no, I love this job. I get to come to work every day and I get to like.
Oh, so you got him to break character.
He wasn't a character. No, I'm saying that guy was outside of Galaxy's Edge when we were waiting to meet Darth Vader. So I got to talk to him and he was like, this is the best job ever. So then once we got in Galaxy's Edge and we're waiting in line for, even when you're waiting in line for Rise of the Resistance, it's not like just waiting in a regular line like you're waiting in line to get on a ride. You're literally going through the Rebel base, right? So you're waiting to take a transport.
Did that with the Batcave.
I'm just saying, you're waiting to take a transport off planet.
Don't waste your time right now.
I'm interested in what he's saying.
No, I'm just saying. So like when I got that guy, there was a guy waiting there for me, directing us and stuff. And I asked him, I said, hey, I was talking to a guy earlier. I said, are you a big Star Wars fan? Are you a Star Wars fan, or do you just have the job here? And he looked at me and he goes, well, I love working here, if that's what you mean. He says, but I don't know what Star Wars is. What is that? And you start understanding. Yeah, well, you start understanding. You start understanding. It's part. Well, no, because
your family's like, Dad, can we get going? Hold on. Okay,
no, he doesn't know what Star Wars
galaxy is. Far away.
No, I get it, but it's part of the experience. So everything that you do within that part, look, they have it made though.
It's run by the Hutts.
This is literally their first year. Look. Rise of the Resistance is a fully immersive experience.
I didn't go in on Rise of Resistance. When I went there, it wasn't open yet.
Yeah, so I got to go on Rise of it was amazing. Like you literally get transported. You're on a transport. You go up into space on the transport. You end up docking into a Star Destroyer. You get out of the Star Destroyer. There's a garrison of stormtroopers. There's TIE fighters in there. I mean, there's everything. You feel like you're in space. You have to go down the corridors of those that Star Destroyer.
Ride?
No, you're walking. You're there. The first thing is a ride.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Like people are there in costume doing stuff with you.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So you get on the transport. Okay. You're in a waiting room that kind of explains where you're going and what you're doing, and they've got a hologram of Rey that is explaining that you have to get off planet, right? And so Poe is talking. All these people are talking on screen, and then the door opens up, the hatch opens up, and you see the ship that you're going to get on, and you have to walk past Poe's X-wing and stuff. And BB-8 is getting aboard that. You get on the thing. They shut the door.
Is this VR?
No, it's all physical. It's all real.
Oh,
it's like real tangible stuff. And so you get on the ship and you stand there on the ship. And is it Akbar? No, it's Akbar's
nephew.
Yeah, no, it might be actually Akbar.
Akbar's dead.
No, because that happened in Rise of Skywalker.
That movie.
No, you're right. You're right. No, yeah. So it's not Akbar, but it's another Mon Calamarian. But the thing is that what they're doing is that they're putting you in an environment. So it takes place in a specific time period in the universe. So you go, and so the ship blasts off, and you go, and all of a sudden you get sucked into a tractor beam into the Star Destroyer. When the door opens, the same door that you just came in, that you were outside, you're literally outside when you boarded it. When that hatch opens, you're inside the Star Destroyer. Because while you're in the motion ride that's going on, so all the windows around you
moved
are
to like
all,
a different level or
yeah,
something.
it's moved to a different place, and you don't even feel it, like, because you're going, you're going through the ship and stuff. So when the door opens, all of a sudden you're in the hold, and you come out, and they've got stormtroopers, they've got Imperial, well, they're First Order people that are all in costume, and they allow you to take pictures and stuff. But like, we were taking pictures, and I was taking some video while we were in there, and the lady goes, "Okay, you're allowed to document just so much. That's enough documentation. Now you need to go to debriefing." And so then they pull you down the.
Screw that! Don't you have your lightsaber? Couldn't you just beat the shit out of
see,
them?
that's another part of it. That's another part of it. Right? Yeah. No, so that's another part of it. That's actually another part of the experience. Right. It's funny you said that. Because later on, when we got off the ride, there was a little kid who had a Jedi costume on, and he found, because there's stormtroopers. No, there's stormtroopers walking through the park. There's stormtroopers walking through the park, and this kid saw the stormtrooper, and he's probably like 5, and he goes and starts hitting the stormtrooper with his lightsaber. And like his dad like runs over, is like, "No," and we're all like, "Yeah, get him!"
No, we'll be thrown into the brig.
Right. But the thing is, they will arrest you. They do arrest some people, because the storyline is going on is that Kylo and the stormtroopers are looking for resistance sympathizers and for people. And so Kylo Ren comes out with the stormtroopers, and they will harass you. They will ask you questions, and if they don't like what they hear, they will take you in for questioning. And I don't know what that entails. You probably get
loved if they'd had it on like Tatooine instead of like this whatever place it is. I don't care where it is.
Okay,
but it would have been cool. Like I wanted them to have like a Sarlacc pit where they could, like, you're on a diving board, they kick you off, and then you fall into the Sarlacc pit. That'd be awesome. Just to feel what the actors went through, the stuntmen and all that. I don't know.
I'm just saying it's less than a year old. I mean, it's like a year old. It's like a year old. There's already 2 major rides there and attractions.
But I mean, that's what they started with,
Because they didn't start with that. They just started with Smuggler's Run, and then they added Rise of the Resistance a few months later.
Rise of the Resistance got delayed because they couldn't get their shit together.
Well, that's fine, and that's all fine and good. But what I'm saying is that
that's because of the bad leadership from Kathleen Kennedy. It's been noted that George Lucas has had to say in what's going to happen with Galaxy.
That was the other guy.
Don't start that crap.
But the thing is that the whole thing is an immersive experience that you go and literally. So when you go to make your lightsaber, like, you can't ask around and just say, "Hey, where do I go to make my lightsaber?" Right? Because you have to schedule your time to make your lightsaber. You don't just walk in and just buy. You can buy lightsabers, you can buy different things at the gift shop, but you don't just do it. You have to schedule your time to build your own lightsaber, because it's a ceremony. It's not just that. I've got this all on the Point Extra.
Oh no, I've seen the behind the scenes where
and so but
it's
a lot of fun.
It up like idiots.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with the Droid Factory.
Idiots? How's that holding up?
I mean, it's so stupid. It looks dumb. I would make it and be like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm leaving." I would do the lightsaber. I don't need to be immersed and pretend. I mean, I've made fan films. I get it.
You're at Disney, Ryan.
I've been to Disney.
You're supposed to be immersed.
My favorite park at Disney was the studio.
Oh man,
that was the best
a place. It's a place where people are supposed to go and be immersed and enjoy something like that. I loved it because they go through the history of the lightsaber. They talk about Luke. They talk about the Jedi. Yoda talks to you from beyond and explains to you the importance of your lightsaber, of what it is and stuff. It was a very emotional moment for both me and my wife. We had a great time. All the people that we were with, it was an emotional moment for them. I'm sorry if you're just that biased that like you.
No, it's not that I'm biased. I don't get. Easily.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying. It's like I'm just saying that it's meant to be something different than just, hey, I went to the Star Wars park and I got my Luke Skywalker, cup.
They want to make an experience instead of a purchase.
And so everybody I see that goes and gripes about it, everybody that I see and just goes and gripes about it because, well, they don't have this or they don't have that. First of all, things grow. And second of all, guys, it's not, if you want that experience, that's outside the park. That's absolutely there for you, where you can see all those characters, do all those things. But you go and you have a fun time being immersed in that world. I like the fact that I spent a day in the world of Star Wars as a Star Wars fan, to actually just come around the corner and look at the Falcon before I even had a chance to even get on the Falcon. To just look at the Falcon was amazing. To sit there and look at a life-size version of something that I have sitting over here by my desk, the Falcon. All those things, man, to see the characters walking around. It's something for somebody who's been a lifelong Star Wars fan, that Star Wars means that much to, that I just don't gripe about and I don't pick apart on a daily basis because I hate Star Wars, or because I hate that it's not the way that I wanted Luke Skywalker to be, or because it's not the way I envisioned the future of Star Wars or whatever, but just simply because I love Star Wars. Dude, I can't even express to you just how cool it is to be there. So to watch people gripe and complain about it all day long, when I watch the Fandom Menace, when I watch Jeremy do his walkthrough and he's like, these things are too small. This X-Wing is too small, and blah. It's like, shut up. You get to spend the day in the world of Star Wars. Can you just be thankful for that, gosh, for 1 second, and just like appreciate the world you're in? Because right now I'm at home. Right now, I think a lot of people could actually appreciate getting a little bit out of their house.
I'd much rather be at Galaxy's Edge right now. Trust me.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying
right now.
We can literally pick a picture. I want to share with everybody. If you're still there, Max, I'm sharing a picture of myself from Galaxy's Edge, and then I was so hyped up when I was there. It was a lot of fun. I agree with Enosh. It was a lot of fun. I had my kids with me as well. They're at the time they were 2 and 4. So they were having a great time. They thought it was amazing. My nephew was there, who was 12, and he thought it was absolutely incredible. I had a great time. I mean, I'm not bad take Ryan, where I just want to pick apart every little part of things.
No, you're bad take Nicotina.
But no, it was fun. I mean,
look, I didn't, phobic.
I'm not saying I'm going to go live there.
Phobic, I didn't pay $100 for the ceremony. I paid for my lightsaber, and as somebody who has 14 lightsabers,
but isn't it $200?
But yeah, check it out. Yeah. I paid $199, and you know what? I paid more for other lightsabers that I have. Okay, so in addition,
I was listening on my phone.
In addition, sure, Max, there it is. Yeah,
this is what I came back.
Is that a baseball bat?
Playing Crash.
In addition to buying my own lightsaber that I got to put together, yes, I got a ceremony that went along with it, and it wasn't cringy. It was emotional, and I enjoyed it, and so did my wife. And I will not apologize for that, because I love Star Wars. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how anybody gripes and moans about it, and gets a bug stuck up their butt. Yeah, thank you for saying it, because you know what? Sometimes there's only a few words that actually work, but that's how I feel about it. I'm so sick of hearing people complain about Star Wars. I'm just so sick of hearing people complain about Star Wars. Like, I'm over hearing everybody just have an opinion about freaking Star Wars, that if it's not the way they want it, that it's cringy or it's stupid or it's this or that. Screw that.
I love you guys.
Love Star Wars. Period.
Can we end the show? I think the mistake I made was saying Enosh end the show, because he's talking about love. I appreciate your love of Star Wars.
No, Ryan asked me about the park. And Nicotina. And the thing is that
Parqua.
Look, I love every part of Star Wars. I love the good, the bad, the ugly. I
love the holiday special.
My
wife said, "When are we going with Enosh?" She said that when she's like, first of all, she's like, "Why aren't you on your own show?" And then she's like, why are we not going to Galaxy's Edge with Enosh? He's talking about that.
I'm just saying it's fun. It's a fun place.
Yeah.
If you let down your guard for just a second and you stop just being analytical about everything. And I'm not talking to you, Ryan. I'm just talking. I'm just talking.
I mean, that's who
I'm just saying.
I have just were.
I'm just saying this. I'm just saying this. If people would stop spending so much time trying to analyze every little detail and what they don't like and what they think could be better and just enjoy what is, you'd be a whole lot happier, I think, in life. I mean, look, there are some things. Look, I can look at the holiday special and I go, that's hot garbage. It's horrible. But if I watch it with
opened his eyes.
But if I watch it with friends, we laugh and we have a good
nice
time. You know, like if you
appreciating what's there.
Right. If some of you
I like what the eyes could see.
If some of you would just sit down, have a drink, and watch the holiday special with a couple of friends, you could laugh. You could enjoy it.
No, that's the line. I disagree.
How is it a marked up Disneyland toy though? If I would pay more for just the lightsaber.
I did the whole experience. The damn lightsaber. That was fun.
Ryan left. My wife left. Ryan, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm going to say this, and this might be
extremely hot. If you love it, how is it overpriced, and how am I being manipulated if it's something that I like? You can say that about my entire freaking room. I guess.
What's going on here?
Because Max, put me on the screen, please.
Oh man.
You don't have to put me on. You can put me on with the rest of the panel. I don't care. Because this is what Phobic does every damn stream you do, Max.
Okay,
he
you have to
bitches
understand.
and he moans. He gripes and he complains. He nags and nags and nags.
I love Phobic.
What's that?
No.
See that?
He's purposefully a contrarian. He does it on purpose.
Yeah, and it gets old after a while. You want to be a contrarian and go sit in your basement and do it there. Quit ruining everybody else's fun.
From a Disney park.
I'm just saying in general, guys.
You bought that online.
I don't care if you unsubscribe from my channel. I don't care if you unfollow me on Twitter. I don't give a rap behind. You are a contrarian. You suck the fun out of everything, and I am fed up with you. Period.
Have a high failure rate.
Serious.
You are a miserable little troll who does nothing but sucks the fun out of everybody else's fun.
Good night, everyone.
I have 15 lightsabers and not one of them has failed me yet.
My batteries failed me. That's about it.
Yep, you replace the batteries and guess what? It's all good to go again.
Yep.
No, I'm not triggered. I'm just tired of your shit, Phobic.
Okay. Let's this isn't. I want to end on a good note.
Yes, let's end on a good note.
That was. Oh God. And Nicotina, you end the show, man. You end. Just say we're done.
Guys, Ninja vanish.
Someone end the show, please.
I can't end the show. It's your damn dream.
All right, good night. Bye. Good night. Enosh will talk about Galaxy Edge till next, till his stream. Bye.
Phobic, I love you. You know I love you, Phobic.
Good job, McLovin. Now you get in here.